I wouldn't mind wearing no underwear some fine day.
Same.
ये तो पापा तो भी 2-3 लोग मस्ती कर देते थे कभी-कभी कि अरे बेटा तो आपकी चड्डी पहन है.
हंस रहे होंगे सारे तू आ बाद में.
There's some weirdly good
अबे जल्दी बोल कल सुबह पनवेल निकल.
ugly content. I don't know how to put it.
क्या पूछते थे वो तुझसे?
इस बार थोड़ा कट कर देते फिर मैं बताता हूँ.
My pronouns are he. I really hope I don't get cancelled.
आप लोग बोलो.
We rolling, guys. Hi guys, welcome to the Spellstruck Podcast. Every conversation that you ever wanted to have but couldn't. हम यहाँ पे वो बातें करते हैं. So the guest that we have today, the time that we have spent with both of them makes this the podcast already the best podcast.
Let's go.
यार ये इंट्रो के लिए तो मैं आया था मुंबई से.
So that is it, guys. Come on, let's start with your introductions. थोड़ा अपने बारे में बताओ. Oh my God.
तो ठीक है हाँ वापस. You can. Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
Just quick 5-minute
Introduce me.
crisp about Visshesh. Okay. Hi. So Visshesh, you would remember him from Chillar Party.
Yeah, I know.
so.
I
I think
remember.
so.
I
Nobody
remember.
does, यार.
I'm a big fan of the film.
Coincidentally, we work together.
Yeah? What?
Yeah, we
तो
did.
वही एक्टर है क्या?
Bro, you're Jhangiya.
अच्छा तू सेकंड हैंड था. ओके 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 समझा मैं.
मैं भी तो पीछे था.
Bro.
भिड़ू? नहीं.
Toothpaste.
टूथपेस्ट. या टूथपेस्ट.
नहीं, मैं डायरेक्टर के साथ बैठा था.
आई विश वी कुड मीट यार.
कोई नहीं.
अब मिल लिया.
हाँ बट इंट्रो यार
Intro. हाँ.
Intro भाई please.
सर का
थोड़ा
इंट्रो.
अच्छा से करो यार मतलब क्या है?
सर आप ही दो सर. आप.
नहीं यार. Hi, my name is Visshesh Tiwari.
And my profile sir.
अरे but like एक basic सा कि apart from everything that we know, like who is Visshesh, what is Visshesh?
So, okay. My name is Visshesh Tiwari. But तो मैंने एक्टिंग स्टार्ट करी थी बहुत पहले. When I was probably 8 or 9. तो वो मुंबई के पहले I was staying in भोपाल. तो पेरेंट्स के साथ आया मैं यहाँ पे and then I started. So first of all my dad was an actor before. बट उन्होंने छोड़ दिया बिकॉज ही डिडंट लाइक द इंडस्ट्री, वॉज नॉट कंफर्टेबल. तो फिर मैंने स्टार्ट किया एंड देन धीरे धीरे करते गए. तो फर्स्टली ना आई वॉज सो यंग, तो वी डोंट नो एट दैट एज की इज दिस वॉट यू गोइंग टू चूज व्हेन यू ग्रो अप. तब तो यार यू आर जस्ट एक्सप्लोरिंग.
You're just trying.
तो एट दैट टाइम आई डेंट एन्जॉय एक्टिंग बट आई डेंट हेट इट एज वेल. सो आई वॉज जस्ट क्यूरियस कि इफ दिस इज गोइंग टू वर्क आउट फॉर मी नॉट. तो मैं करते गए देन आई स्टार्टेड एन्जॉइंग इट. बट अब अगर बात करें तो विशेष इज जस्ट नॉट an actor. Visshesh is also a storyteller. Visshesh is also into music. So I would consider myself as an artist rather than an actor. Because I like to explore all sort of industries. So acting is something which now I think जा रहा है वो अब. धीरे is becoming like a secondary objective for me. So main focus is for me definitely is going to be a filmmaker, a storyteller, because rather than just being
सर कास्ट कर लेना बस.
I'll think about it.
Yes,
I'll think
please.
about it.
बस जब भी आप बना लो मुझे बोलना मत.
So rather than being just a part of something, I want to make something. That's the goal. That's Visshesh for you.
So like एक question है.
हाँ जी.
Like when you were going into this, I think you just said कि your uncle was leaving this. मतलब
Yeah.
didn't he say something about it, like are you sure you want to go into this, like because at a pretty young age we are already like on our parents' decisions.
Yeah.
We don't go with our decisions. हमारी कौन सी
Right.
है?
For you probably. No, for luckily for me, my parents have been supportive throughout. तो यार स्टडीज़ में भी आई वाज़न्ट. 12th में I just barely passed. My brother on the other hand, he's a scholar. He's a topper. He was always a topper. तो भेदभाव कभी था नहीं हमारे घर में कि ये इतना अच्छा.
भाई तू चड्डी मार्च कर रहा था टीवी पे.
We'll come to that later, guys. Come on. Let's keep it PG.
Damn, guys.
But नहीं, like dad as such उन्होंने पूछा नहीं, but he did see me enjoying it एंड मैंने खुद ही डैड से बोला था आई थिंक दिस इज़ फॉर मी, इंडस्ट्री इज़ फॉर मी बिकॉज आई लाइक एक्टिंग, बट नाउ धीरे धीरे आई एम putting my foot near direction. So he's more happy because he always wanted to be like me to be a director. So now he's more happy. So
Eventually the goals align. मतलब it just happens कि जैसे जैसे बड़े होते जाते हैं थोड़ा उनका थोड़ा अपना करके eventually goals align हो जाते हैं.
And now coming on to our second guest. यार वो डायलॉग अभी तक मेरे दिमाग में है बचपन से. बापू.
say it for us. Come on.
बोले तो बापू इंडिया का वो भाई था जिसने अंग्रेजों की वाट लगा दी थी और इंडिया से तड़ी पार कर दिया था. समझी गया.
Damn this. Okay.
Yeah, this is me everywhere I go. People, you know, they just love this dialogue and जहाँ पे भी मैं होता हूँ, I have to perform this.
It's the way वो it's not I can still not say कि वो तू था. वो बंदा वो बच्चा जो ऐसे हो रहा है.
मुझे नहीं पता. मुझे तड़ी पार का मतलब नहीं पता. मुझे गांधी जी के बारे में उतना नहीं पता था उस एज में, लेकिन मैंने बोल दिया और वो इतना सेंसेशनल बन गया है अभी भी. एंड टिल डेट लाइक इट्स बिन 12 years टू चिल्लर पार्टी एंड स्टिल लाइक पीपल टेल मी लाइक यू कि बोलो ना, एक बार बोलो ना. एंड आई लव टू से इट अगेन एंड अगेन क्योंकि आई रीलिव दोज मेमोरीज. क्योंकि for us at that point we were enjoying and how we weren't even thinking of acting. It was almost like director ने बोला कि okay you say this ऐसे and we would just add our tweaks to it थोड़े थोड़े and then we would say it हमारी मस्ती वाले zone में and it happened.
I think that is very evident in the movie as well.
Yeah, that the movie is that.
The movie is that.
We're playing. All of us are
Actually,
just playing, and we were crying, we were laughing.
And also the movie is kids being kids and not listening to the elders and stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Obviously, we have been like that. I mean,
Had to be the
that film is a major part of what we are because मैं तो as a झांगिया पूरी life वो ही रहा हूँ. अब तक I'm 22 today and I still relate to that बच्चा because I am that बच्चा. अबे वो मतलब लाइक हर एक में नहीं होता वो यार, वो एक मस्ती और वो इट्स देयर एंड आई कांट गेट इट आउट ऑफ मी. तो मे बी आई थिंक मेजर पार्ट ऑफ मी गेटिंग सिलेक्टेड आल्सो फॉर दैट रोल इज बिकॉज आई एम दैट पर्सन एंड आई जस्ट परफॉर्म्ड.
I think for me as well because Second Hand was sort of an introvert.
Yeah.
चुपचाप रहता था वो. And at that time मेरा कैरेक्टर ही वैसा था. Like in real life मेरा कैरेक्टर ही वैसा था. Like I was a big introvert.
Yeah.
तो आई थिंक कैरेक्टर के हिसाब से ही
कैरेक्टर के हिसाब से मिला हमें.
Guys, like I think इससे इंट्रोडक्शन से इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
नहीं, but नमन की intro हुई नहीं.
हाँ, like for me, I think Naman has explained what his own personality is. But
then
like,
more like how you got into
yeah.
acting and
What
everything.
was your
like that.
Again,
inspiration?
it's something about dads. My
Yeah.
dad, huge Bollywood buff. Used to read magazines, follow films. Every Friday they used to watch. Mom told me that when she was pregnant, like when I was inside, मतलब मेरी mom endless films देखती थी. That's how वो आया है, for sure. मैंने भी देखी है. तो ये सीन है कि डैड हमेशा यही बोलते थे कि चलो ना एक ट्राई कर देते हैं यार. It was either cricket or this for me.
Let's go.
For sure. I'm not
Let's go.
joking. My dad has been like playing cricket ever since and he was always like this कि बेटा या एक्टर बनेगा या क्रिकेटर बनेगा, बाकी कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं
क्योंकि
है.
हमारे डैड जब यंग थे तो उस टाइम इंडिया में 2 ही स्टार्स होते थे, या फिल्म स्टार या क्रिकेट स्टार.
एग्जैक्टली. तो लाइक दैट उनके पैशन के हिसाब से वी यूज्ड टू गो फॉर ऑडिशन राउंड्स. ये वो अभी एक दिन हम लोग गए बालाजी फिल्म्स पे और वहाँ पे कृष्ण भगवान के रोल के लिए मैंने पहली बार ऑडिशन दिया था. माय फर्स्ट एवर ऑडिशन. देयर वी गॉट टू नो दैट देयर इज अनदर ऑडिशन गोइंग नेक्स्ट रूम फॉर चिलर पार्टी. So I happened to go there. We sent our profiles and all, and then workshops. We used to
workshops went for 2 months.
2 months.
Wow.
And all over India.
Like so many kids.
So many
More
kids.
than 100.
More than
for
100
sure.
easily.
So like
many
what
kids.
exactly
So
is
like
this
you
workshop?
guys get people over
So
there.
yeah, it was like distributed in bunches and batches. Basically, like depending on every group, they would imagine कि चलो ये झांगिया है और उस ग्रुप में भी एक झांगिया होगा. They would compare, they would shoot, they would make us do activities where they would compare कि अच्छा चलो this guy is befitting the role, this guy is not. And through batches, through people, through kids, then we got shortlisted and selected.
They used to give us situations कि ये situation
Yeah.
है, now act according
Like
to
say
it.
poems,
Yeah.
dance around, do masti. They would just observe, and I think that's what got us the part because we would befit the writer's material. Like I would be a preferred Jhangiya, he would be a preferred second hand.
हाँ, मतलब this clearly means कि ये लोग हैं वही भाई.
हम हैं, मैं
Like, तुम
बता
वही
रहा
हो,
हूँ.
हाँ.
I mean, I'm not joking. I wouldn't mind wearing no underwear some fine day. I'm fine with it. मुझे चलेगा.
Same.
यार मैं
यार.
ये नहीं बोल रहा कि मैं बस झांगिया से इस फैक्ट पे रिलेट करता हूँ कि भाई कि it's constricted. You feel free. You feel air. That's okay. That's okay. That's fun.
I remember.
You guys can relate. Come on. You also have some झांगिया in your life.
Commando bro, let's go Commando.
I remember हम लोग खड़े हुए थे and शॉट लग रहा था, हम लोग सब जड्डी में थे and we could see बिल्डिंग से लड़कियां देख के हंस रही हैं और हम ऐसे छुप रहे हैं.
Believe me, हम लोग को फर्क भी नहीं पड़ता.
After a while we got used to it. अब देख लो यार, हम तो क्या
just walk. We are the stars. चलो माटूंगा पे नंगे.
10 मिनट हो चुके, अब क्या देखना.
Fun, man.
और भाई तो बेल्ट पहन के आया था ना.
मैं तो बेल्ट पहन के आया. और मेरी तो इतनी उड़ाई गई स्कूल में भी. मेरे सर ऐसे पापा की है, आने खुद की पहनी है ये. मैं बोला सर मैं अब तो खुद की पहनूंगा, वो मूवी है.
सर मैं पढ़ने आया था.
सर मैं पढ़ने आया था. आप जॉकी क्यों बोल रहे हो?
सर इसके लिए फीस नहीं दे रहा हूँ.
But this used to happen. क्या आज पापा की पहनी? नहीं तेरी पहन. हाँ ठीक है तो ठीक है.
Let's go.
Fun है.
अच्छा, like what does this happen? मतलब एक तो आइकॉनिक कैरेक्टर बन गया, बट डज दिस हैपन टू यू ऑन अ पर्सनल लेवल कि तुम लोग को ये कैरेक्टर प्ले कर रहे हो, लाइक सम कैरेक्टर विच जस्ट स्टेड विद यू फॉर अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम?
For me, see, my majority acting phase has been when I was till the age of 15. I've done a lot of work. So till that point, this thing wasn't as serious for me because it was all fun and games. I used to feel like it's you know, I used to be on set all day and I just used to enjoy with the actors, looking at such big stars, directors. And acting was never like the forefront focus. It was always just to perform. कि आपको एक job दिया है, आप जाओ और खेलो. Like do your own thing. Whatever comes instinctively, do it. I used to do that. Or I don't know, I never used to follow any character. Somehow with like guidance of directors, it became a thing where every character looked different. But I never did anything special. The credit entirely goes to the director for that.
That happens, yeah. मतलब like you can't real life में यार, it's hard to have like characters in front of people. People.
No, I
do
think
that
same
a lot.
for me यार. No character has actually stuck with me because acting वही है ना कि you have to change your character every now and then. You can't stick to something like in particular. क्योंकि I think it sort of affects your mental health as well after a while. अगर तुम एक zone में घुस गए, especially if it's like a very troubled character.
Yeah.
So it plays with your mental health a lot. So it's better कि जब कैमरा एक्शन बोले ना, then only you get into the character, and जब कट बोले get out of it.
I always feel fun characters na should be spontaneous. You shouldn't prepare one bit.
True.
तुम जाओ set पे, you see the vibe of the set, you see your co-actors, how are they responding, just respond to that. That's what I've done always for all my comedy roles. My majority character brief has been like in comedy. So I always feel that whenever I'm on set, it's the vibe. It's just be on.
I want to see him in a horror genre. I want to see the vibe.
See, I'm not afraid to say I'm very petrified with stories also. रात को बैठते हैं कभी कोई वो पता है वो purposely करते हैं कोई ना कोई उंगली
आउजा बोल लाओ.
तो ये मैं नहीं कर, पर हाँ मूवी मजा आएगी यार, कैसा मस्त लगेगा. आई ऑडिशन फॉर अ फ्यू, हुआ नहीं उसमें मेरा, पर भाई करना है.
इतनी टाइम का किया था क्या?
नहीं यार था एक यार.
Bro, again, yes, characters ही सोच यार. Bro, from Chillar Party to Second Hand to so different characters. So
That's the
different.
fun यार, वही तो एक्टिंग है यार, तभी मजा आता है. बट वो मूड स्विंग्स भी होते हैं. नेवर माइंड.
Wait, like really, does it really create a situation in your mind while playing
नहीं
different
अब
characters?
अगेन सेम एज नमन, दैट टाइम आई वाज यंग. तो अभी हम दोनों की जो ऐसी एज है ना, वी डोंट फिट एनीवेयर.
Yeah.
To be
It's
honest, we
actually
don't.
very difficult now. It's
क्योंकि-
either 15 or it's either what you're looking at,
Exactly.
like 20.
Because we don't look 23, 22. We look 17, 18. और उसके कैरेक्टर के लिए आएंगे, देन दे विल बी लाइक नहीं आप तो बड़े हो, आपकी एज तो बड़ी है यार, मतलब ये तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी.
You are mature.
और अगर 20 और 23 के कैरेक्टर्स आएंगे तो बोलेंगे भाई आप छोटे लग रहे हो थोड़े. तो भाई करे क्या भाई.
Exactly. And then you get into that zone यार, काम नहीं.
हाँ,
हो रहा है,
exactly.
ऐसे
वो
बुरा
बहुत
लग रहा
आता है
ये
यार.
वो. तो वो which is also like our fault. तो यार जिम जाओ, तो बॉडी बनाओ, तो बड़े हो जाओगे तुम, तो उसमें भी आलस आता है. Which my parents have told me to do it again and again, but I refrain to, and I'm sorry. but I want to because now I understand यार नहीं मिलेगा काम. It's ये नहीं है कि बॉलीवुड में ना ये है कि बॉडी नहीं बनानी चाहिए, it's all acting. But if you don't look, see bro, मतलब खा के आप कितने बड़े हो जाओगे. अब अगर तुम 22 हो, अगर मेरी एज में 22 हो, तुम नहीं लग रहे हो बड़े, तो तुम नहीं लग रहे हो बड़े. Accept it, move on, और तुम करो मेहनत खुद पे.
That's how the world goes, bro.
मैं ज्ञान दे रहा हूँ 100%. मैं करता कुछ नहीं हूँ, मैं ज्ञान दूंगा, पर मैं खुद पे कब करूंगा ये मुझे नहीं पता.
यार
Do you guys feel like ये जो transition हुआ है to digital like platforms, like I asked you a question, we were asking you a question before, like artist, influencer, or maybe an actor. Does Instagram give you that platform to showcase different things? Like maybe you don't get a project, you create a project out of your own.
It does definitely यार. मतलब स्पेशली कोविड के टाइम पे कितने लोग लाइक दे गॉट पॉपुलर बिकॉज़ कुछ था नहीं करने के लिए तो घर पे बैठ के
majority influencer market grew there.
हाँ, it grew
that was the
definitely. अब प्रेशर हम पे भी आता है, एक्टर्स के लिए भी आता है कि यार स्पेशली अगर आप कोई कास्टिंग या उनके एजेंसी के साथ जुड़े हो तो दे विल आल्सो टेल यू कि यार मेक समथिंग, यू नो, कुछ डालते रहो, रील्स डालते रहो.
There has been a phase where, you know, we used to get audition requirements and then we used to get to know that we are shortlisted but rejected because of the followers.
And that pisses me off so bad.
Because
so
sometimes
bad.
it's like, you know, there is a difference. Now, I'm not stealing away from the fact that influencers are not worthy or are not talented. They are, for sure. That's why they are where they are. But I just feel considering some influencer who's not even interested in acting. There are many such influencers who don't want to do acting, but are projected that way that, you know, influencer है मतलब actor है. This difference has to be made, and majority, see, this is not a thing as an issue for actors because we get majority of our work through talent. We don't get it on follow account anymore, especially for movies and shows. Ads we can still consider
Ads
because that's a commercial
yeah.
aspect. Now brands have to, you know, they have to sell their things, so they have to go to people who can give them eyeballs.
But in films and shows they don't see कि भाई followers कितने, because they want acting, they want performance. They can't sacrifice the performance.
But there are a few influencers who are segueing into the acting zone.
Actors,
Yeah. And kudos to them, they're doing well only and they're getting so much work. So I'm not complaining there, but there has to be a difference where casting people say कि ठीक है, influencers are not actors. Influencers are influencers, actors are actors. And influencers who want to become actors are aspiring actors. What else?
Even like ये not in the industry, I would say, जो हमारे area में था, it was like either models or influencers while shooting the products, maybe creating reels, and like it was a very tough task to, like, you know, what do you want? Do you want the simplicity and the elegance of a model, or sometimes do you want that extra thing from an influencer? Maybe how, you know, how you portray it to your audience, how they only connect with them.
और हम लोग ने भी ट्राई किया यार, स्पेशली मैंने तो कि लाइक कैमरा रख दूंगा मैं सामने एंड आई विल थिंक कि भाई चलो करते कुछ तो बनाता हूँ यार, लाइक यू हैव टू गेट इनटू इट, बट नहीं होता है. आई माइट प्रेस द रिकॉर्ड बटन बट आफ्टर अ व्हाइल आई विल बी लाइक कि यार मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ.
Put that up.
दिस इज नॉट मी.
Put that up, bro.
Like
Just you on
this is
camera
what we have
realizing
learned.
that you're not an influencer can be something which blows up.
Yeah, so
It can, yeah,
There's
definitely.
no formula to it.
I also have seen a few actors, you know, not getting as much success or not getting as many roles, thinking they should go to the influencer mode to get more work, which is, I feel, unfair because these are two different platforms. Influencer means influencing someone to do something. Now, actor doesn't do that. He plays characters, he or she plays characters, movies, roles, whatever. But for an influencer, I don't think you should be dependent on them as an actor that, you know, चल इसमें नहीं हो रहा तो इसमें हो जाएगा. That's a very wrong mentality. That's why I myself have refrained, you know, from being a creator as such. We all are creative. We can make whatever we want to. We have all the liberty anyway to. But I just feel कि करेंगे तो वो I can only do that in the environment I have grown up into, like acting.
I think is this a part, like again when you were talking about how you know that you should gym but you won't gym.
Yeah.
So what I thought was like, is this because कि तुम्हें बहुत early stages पे, like you got to the top, you were in Bollywood, you were dancing with Ranbir Kapoor, produced by Salman Khan, so you're right there. And then when you live through that and तब तक ये influences वगैरह नहीं आए थे, तो एक वो जो बन गया है maybe वो पहले नहीं था. तो when you go through that and suddenly the world changed around you, and then now you have to catch up on it. तो जहाँ पर being an actor should have been a positive side कि तुम already industry में तब से हो, turned out to be like had a negative
No,
side
it's
to
still
it as well.
like I'm still blessed and I'm still getting
100%,
recognition
100%.
on the basis of what I've done before. It's there. It's never going to leave me. It's a part of me. And I always consider that as a very good head start to what I want to do in future. That's a thing. But with influencers, I think they've done phenomenally well. Now, I shouldn't match up their zone. They are doing extremely well in that zone. Now, I don't know one bit about that industry, and I don't think I'll ever learn about it also, because my focus is somewhere else. If I want to become an influencer, I will go in that zone, learn from them. And it's tough. It's not easy. It's not easy to create every day. It's not easy to maintain your follower counts and everything. But yeah, I feel what depends, is your focus. I'm focusing on acting, so I don't think I have to catch up with them. I have to catch up with my acting peers, and I'll do that. And yeah, I mean, बचपन से मिल रहा है काम. That's right. वो मिल रहा है, but again वो फिर से अभी ये पैच आ गया, as Visshesh said, कि you won't get work because you're in this certain age. People are confused what to give to you. They're not rejecting you. They're not saying you get lost from here. They're saying we can't give because there's nothing to offer. What will you offer? So yeah, I mean, it does hurt, but ठीक है, sometime तो
Time gives you the ways. guys.
Chillar Party boys have grown up.
तो see, I'll give you a question. मतलब ठीक है. So for me, मैंने इससे और मतलब me and Parv have a lot of discussions about how like actors, when they are in different movies, they are put into uncomfortable situations that you have to do anything. मतलब मैंने तेरे को character दे दिया, you just have to do this. It's your job now. For an influencer, it has to be a comfortable space where you are comfortable with recording yourself only. Not anybody other is there. और होगा भी तो वो लोग होंगे that you know. Like you are personally attracted. मतलब आसपास जितने अगर दोस्त हैं वो चला देंगे but और कोई नहीं चलाएगा. For movies, you have so many cameras, you have so many things. Even when we started the podcast, we were all about कि यार cameras होंगे, how would be like confidence and everything like that. तो मेरे हिसाब से वो difference आ जाता है. Maybe when you put influencer in that category, you'll see the real impact on the screen, how they are performing.
There's a saying, like in industry, that camera is your best friend and your worst enemy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it catches your flaws in a minute, but it also projects your your best things in seconds. People don't take seconds to prove what they've got in them, and that's
Captures everything.
Yeah, and yeah, you're right. But influencers are already so adaptive of everything that if a potential influencer who is really, really wanting to do acting can actually make it decently well because of the adaptiveness he or she has. अभी उनमें वो लोग रोज नया कंटेंट बनाते हैं, वो लोग हंसते हैं, वो लोग रोते हैं, वो लोग नाचते हैं, वो लोग गाते हैं, और वो लोग कुछ भी करते हैं. तो उनके लिए to adapt emotions is not tough. I think they can easily do it. But yeah.
मतलब my personal experience to this has been जितना हमारा exposure रहा है to influencers and models, like he said, कि for our industry it's always been either models or influencers, and this is not my opinion, this is the general industry opinion. As when I say general industry, I mean cinemats, art directors and all of them. So we have worked with good cinemats and good art directors in Delhi, and all of them had this common standpoint that influencers are, yes, they're good for your reach, they're good for, if an influencer say has 100k followers, 100k for us seems like कि हाँ 100k, but 100k is a huge number to us.
It is huge, yeah.
मतलब एक इंडिया का भी जो वर्ल्ड कप हो रहा है उसके स्टेडियम
जितना
उससे भी ज़्यादा.
It's like all that amount of people following you. So वो reach का वाला benefits 100% है. But then when we say कि अब मेरे को I have to showcase my clothes, then how does someone showcase that clothes? The talent that a model has for that. Influencers rarely catch up.
Comes with the brand value of the person, I guess. क्योंकि influencers have a huge benefit of eyeballs. इतने सारे लोग
But
उनके
that
पास.
brand value does not really.
As a person, I'm saying as a person's brand value. Now,
of course.
For Naman, for me, one company might think, chalo, if there's a young company like you guys who's trying to catch up young, so you guys think, chalo, we have some popular young faces who can help us promote. That will help. Why not? Because people have seen us. They match our vibe. They are our age. So yeah, that's what helps. But again, if they're thinking कि हमको खर्चा करके अब प्रॉफिट हमेशा उन लोग के सामने ही रहेगा ना यार, कि चाहिए तो चाहिए, कि मतलब बिकना तो चाहिए, तो they'll go for influencers only ना यार. Now if I was at a level of Kartik Aaryan for example, why wouldn't they come at this age? I'm saying at this age. Obviously there's a difference with the person and the personality you are holding in this industry.
बाकी लोग कहाँ हैं चिल्लर पार्टी के?
बाकी लोग
Everyone is everywhere,
यार,
honestly.
सब like you won't believe, it's just me, him,
And Chinmay,
and
who played
Divij,
Panoti.
who played Panoti, and Divij, who played
Shaolin, the youngest one.
Only we four are connected to the industry, like someone studying filmmaking. I think all three of them are majorly looking for filmmaking. And Chinmay is also doing acting. So,
He's also pursuing direction.
So this is what the four of us are doing.
And all the others.
Rest
Rohan,
of them are,
Akram,
Rohan is some businessman.
Some businessman,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, he's doing.
Then I think
amazing.
Silencer is
Even
engineer.
Even Irfan, who played Fatka,
He's
an
also
actor as well.
yeah.
So he's also in this.
I miss
but
Fatka, yeah.
Yeah, others are.
Kya hai yaar?
Bro,
We
I
miss
miss
Fatka, bro.
everyone. We haven't. So I remember 9 years of Chillar Party. Obviously, we were in it was during the lockdown, so we were all home. And I thought, okay, I'll just text everyone to get everyone on a Zoom call on 8th July, so we can just talk. Like it's a 9-year anniversary, so we should just talk. So I tried getting numbers, this and that. I texted, and everyone showed up.
I didn't.
You what the भाई
मेरे एग्जाम चल रहे थे यार, ऑनलाइन चल रहे थे. I couldn't.
ऑनलाइन एग्जाम
Because COVID.
पढ़ाई कर रहा था
Bro, exams.
तो क्या
Finals.
व्हाट
I
एग्जाम
forgot यार. I thought everyone थे, but yeah.
That means
except-
you forgot about me,
नहीं,
bro.
नहीं,
Nah.
नहीं, I texted
Everyone was there.
I think he was not looking for you in the
I
audience.
remember
नहीं.
Panoti, Chinmay texting me that time कि
Yeah, I
he was
texted
giving
everyone.
गालियाँ दे रहा था, भाई किधर है यार, जल्दी आ भाई एग्जाम दे रहा हूँ.
No, I remember मैंने सबको बोला था कि like जिसके पास कनेक्शन है तुम लोग बोल दो यार, आगे पहुंचा दो, और मिलते हैं ये 3 बजे. नितेश sir,
Fun
विकास
fact
sir,
about
मुकेश,
Chillar Party.
everyone showed up.
Fun fact about Chillar Party. First day of shoot, मेरा बर्थडे था, and the time when we got award, national award, that time भी मेरा बर्थडे था.
Wow.
Damn.
Let's go.
So
2 साल
being,
dedicated to Chillar Party.
like wished like happy birthday from the vice president of
Wow,
India. Come on.
Flex.
Humble brag.
Subtle flex, yeah.
Humble brag.
हम लोग को
It's
यार
not too much.
जब बचपन में इतना हम लोग को अटेंशन मिलता है ना यार, मजा आता है यार. मतलब कितना अच्छा लगता है यार, लोग तुमको देख रहे हैं और मम्मी पापा प्राउड होते हैं यार. मतलब मज़ा उधर ही आता है. और मेरे मम्मी पापा ने क्या किया था पता है, तो मेरी स्कूल में ना, मैं 5th स्टैंडर्ड में था जब चिल्लर पार्टी आई थी, तो दे हैड मेड पैम्पलेट्स, एन एंटायर बंच ऑफ पैम्पलेट्स, एंड पूरे स्कूल में बांटे थे.
क्या था pamphlet?
चिल्लर पार्टी के पोस्टर्स.
अच्छा ऐसे.
So nice promoting your
promoting my
film,
film.
man.
And they मतलब उन्होंने स्प्रेड आउट कर दिया पूरे स्कूल में, and it's going around ये वो. 2 days later वो भेलपुरी वाले के पास है और सब हो रहा है. ठीक है, I give you that. It's okay, you're saving money. I'm okay with that. But some गधे बच्चे मेरे बस में आते थे, जिन्होंने मेरे चड्डी पे क्यों इतना ग्राफिक चीजें बनाया था, और ये तू ही है ना, है चड्डी में कितना बड़ा है ये.
Bro, बड़ी चड्डी थी ना, more
I
canvas.
know, and if you see that poster, I'm the only one who's weirdly noticeable because my chaddi is huge. I am
And your
posing in some
energy is
other
too
Kendall
much.
Jenner
It
manner.
was something like
Kendall Jenner.
अरे
Yeah.
full like ऐसे some
तो भाई
shit.
मतलब वो जांगिया एनर्जी वाज लाइक मेरा फेवरेट कैरेक्टर तो भाई जांगिया था. देखो ठीक है, फटका घरों के मारो फटका. भाई इसका जो क्रेजी जो, क्योंकि आई हैव बीन दैट किड कि ये
वही
हर
मैं
जगह
बोला
तो
ना,
सबसे चिल्ला
जो
रहे
चड्डी
थे.
पे निशान बनाए, मैं वही देखा. अच्छा देखा.
Yeah, but that's what I say. For Jhangiya to become what like it's people's favorite, and you said so. तो वो यही है because सब में वो Jhangiya है.
हाँ,
वो मस्तीखोर बच्चा सब में होता है, वो मुंहफट बच्चा सब में होता है, जो मैं भी था. तो that's why that character relates.
जैसे तेरा वो गांधी जी वाला सीन था ना, ऐसे तारे जमीन पर में एक वो दरशील सफारी का सीन होता है, जो टीचर से बोलती है तेज पढ़ो. आई डिड दैट इन क्लास भाई. आई डिड दैट इन क्लास एंड गॉट थ्रैश्ड. 6th क्लास में, आई वाज इन क्लास 6, आई वाज नॉट इवन अ किड. और मैं ऐसे खड़ा हुआ था और ना मैंने अपने दोस्त को बोला देखो क्या होगा.
और देख रहे मैं बताता हूँ देखो.
मैम
नहीं, उसने ऐसे बोला, तो मैं जानबूझ के, साइंस के टीचर थे वो, तो ऐसे जानबूझ के, ग्रेविटी इज व्हाटएवर, जो भी 6th क्लास का टॉपिक होगा, ग्रेविटी इज अ फोर्स ऐसे, तो टीचर ने बोला थोड़े तेज पढ़ो, मैंने कहा
दर्शिल शुड हैव बीन यार,
बताते उसको ये
दर्शिल शुड हैव बीन यार.
या नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर होगा, बट लाइक डैम यार.
अभी रिसेंटली दर्शिल के साथ हम लोगों ने काम किया था. ही डिड अ फिल्म आई
I
थिंक.
did a film long back.
Yeah, and I did a show currently abhi, which is yet to be released. So
Genres like कैसे हैं?
comedy, and I think it was thriller.
Mine was a little more
Psychological.
like a serious psychological. But I was playing his younger brother. तो like the psychology
तो
part.
कुछ
was
नहीं
in
करता
it.
खुड़क वाला काम ऐसे.
खुड़क नहीं ये सब
ये
नहीं,
तो
ऐसे
silent
सब-
character है, I
नहीं
think.
हाँ
पापा
एक-
मारते.
और वो तो सब में ये बिल्ली कहाँ से आ गई यहाँ पे?
ये रेगुलर बिल्ली है.
ये बिल्ली
जीते रहो.
But nice guys.
Next question, come on.
भाई मेरा तो बहुत सीन, जैसे तूने बताया ना कि छोटे होते मैं तो बहुत सोचता था भाई ये चीज,
क्या?
मेरे लाइफ के लाइक टिल क्लास 3 आई वाज इन दिस टाउन कॉल्ड करनाल. आई एम बोर्न इन करनाल. इट्स
Okay.
लाइक
Where is it exactly?
it's 3 hours from Delhi when you move towards Chandigarh. So it's like it's not a poor town per se, but it's like a छोटी सी used to be a छोटी सी community. Well knit, सब एक दूसरे को जानते हैं. It's like a proper city, but then also not Delhi, Gurgaon, right? तो वहाँ पर there's always used to be, and हम अपने स्कूल में सब एकदम प्रो थे, स्केट हो रही है तो हम कर रहे हैं, ऐसे सब हम कर रहे हैं. एंड देन आई यूज्ड टू सी कि जैसे तुम लोग भाई टीवी पे थे और मैं देख रहा था वो अपने टाटा स्काई पे, तो मुझे लगता था भाई ये क्या, ये वहाँ क्यों है भाई, मेरे को चाहिए था भाई. कितना समय मतलब आई यूज्ड टू इमेजिन दिस क्रेजी कि इनकी क्या लाइफ होगी ब्रो, ये क्या
भाई
चिल
ये
करते होंगे.
सब ये सबको लगता था क्या लाइफ होगी, ये कोई लाइफ नहीं होती भाई. हमारे दोस्त हमसे हरामी है जो हमें वो लाइफ नहीं जीने देंगे.
जनता सच सुनना चाहती है.
हमारे
सब
दोस्त,
बताओ.
मेरे जितने भी दोस्त हैं, मेरे फैमिली मेंबर्स, कोई हवे में उड़ने नहीं देता है. तुम
They'll
तुम भाई
still treat
national
you
award लाए
like-
ना, ठीक है. तुम यहाँ मत लाओ, तुम तो तुम्हारी बैट भी नहीं लाओ तो तुमको बैटिंग भी नहीं मिलेगी. खड़े हो जाओ वहाँ पे, ठीक है. ये था मेरे बिल्डिंग का रूल. तो नेशनल अवार्ड मेरे फ्रेंड्स को नहीं फर्क पड़ता था. मेरे फ्रेंड्स को लगता था हाँ ठीक है ये काम करके आया है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, इसको उड़ने नहीं देना है क्योंकि ये उड़ेगा तो
नहीं भाई,
मार खाएगा
मैं
सिर्फ.
मेरा उल्टा था.
क्या बात कर रहा है?
ब्रो मेरा उल्टा था. जब नहीं हुई थी ना रिलीज, उसके पहले अलग ट्रीटमेंट, बाद में अलग ट्रीटमेंट,
क्या
और
बात
मैंने भी फायदा उठाया उसका.
हाँ उठा.
मैं क्यों नहीं उठाऊंगा उसका फायदा.
Of course man. By the shades.
बट देन वो एक प्रेशर भी आता है कि भाई अब कुछ और करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो ये टाई आउट
तो ये
होना
चला ही
चाहिए. नहीं तो वापस औकात में आ जाएंगे अब ये
नहीं
लोग.
मुझे मतलब अटेंशन तो वही होता था ना, सब लोग पूछते थे स्कूल में हाउ वाज इट. एक तो सबसे पर्सिस्टेंट क्वेश्चन, कितना कमाया तुम लोग ने यार उस फिल्म में, जरा बता ना कैश कितना आया तुम लोगों को. यार मेरे मम्मी पापा हैंडल करते हैं, मैं रहा हूँ 10 साल का, मुझे कैसे पता भाई.
लॉलीपॉप भी उनसे
I swear to God, मुझे तो पता भी नहीं था मुझे पैसे मिले इस बात के. मुझे क्यों पता होगा कि मुझे पैसे मिले इस बात के यार.
फ्री में
Child labor कर
मुझे क्यों पता होगा कि इसके पैसे मिले. मैं तो यार सोच रहा हूँ यार मैं तो बड़े पर्दे पे आने वाला हूँ, पैसे का क्या करूंगा मैं, मेरे को क्या करना है.
वो बता फ्री में चड्डी पहनवा दी बता.
अरे
पापा ये गलत हो रहा है मेरे साथ.
अरे अच्छा ये वन वे नहीं था मेरी तरफ नहीं, ये तो पापा को भी 2-3 लोग मस्ती कर देते थे कभी कभी कि अरे बेटा तो आपकी चड्डी पहनता है ये वो, और फिर हंसना ही पड़ता था. और तो क्या ही करें यार, हंसते ही होंगे बेचारे डैड, और क्या
हंस
करेंगे.
रहे होंगे, साले तू आ बाद में. तेरे को देखता हूँ मैं. चड्डी तुझे ना पहनाई ना.
अंकल घर आके बोल रहे ये सक्सेना के बेटा के साथ खेलना बंद कर.
खामखा पिट जाएगा. Well, nice. Even Chillar Party क्या? Even we saw I am mature.
Immature, amateur, I mean,
Yes.
जो भी बोलना है बोल सकते
अपॉस्ट्रोफी आपको जैसे लगाना
हो. जहाँ लगाना लगाओ.
Guys मतलब थोड़ा सा controversial है, तुम दोनों ही एक ही कैरेक्टर प्ले कर रहे हो. How was it?
मतलब भाई को हॉरर मूवी नहीं मिली
यार. there's nothing.
भाई को हॉरर मूवी मिल गई, तुझे नहीं मिली.
कंट्रोवर्शियल कुछ नहीं है.
कुछ नहीं है.
ही प्लेड यार एक मिनट आप लोग ऐसे देख रहे हो इसके लिए कंट्रोवर्शियल क्या होगा यार.
What is controversy? There is
This
no
guy
controversy in industry. यार. What are you talking
in the
about?
first season. Vishesh did the first season.
Yeah.
I did the second season.
Yeah, बात वही हुई थी हमारी.
कैरेक्टर सेम, मेरा भाई है वो, उसने बोला यार नमन मैं नहीं हूँ,
हाँ,
तू
तू कर
मैंने
ले.
कर दिया.
अच्छा ये बताओ how tough was it? मतलब because he did the first one जो
Yeah.
एक कैरेक्टर बनाया.
Yeah.
Was it easy to get into that role for you? Because
So initially, I remember when Immature was gonna start, I was approached initially first for Susu. So I had met Prem sir and everyone, and we had decided that okay, I'll do the part.
Acha, this season 1 you're saying?
Season 1.
So season 1 you were approached
yes,
and you...
I was going to do it,
okay.
but I had to go for another shoot. And I was already locked there and I had committed there. So I told sir कि please आप shuffle कर दो. Sir, I want to work with TVF because school में TVF was a craze. आपने TVF के साथ काम किया मतलब आपने सब कर लिया. तो क्योंकि हम बच्चे ये देखते थे गालियाँ और ये सब हंसते रहते थे दिन भर. तो यही था स्कूल में. तो मैं मम्मी पापा को बोलता था प्लीज़ उधर बात करो पर नहीं हो पाया, कुछ वर्क नहीं कर पाया. इनफैक्ट द थिंग वेयर सुसु हैज़ कलर ब्लाइंडनेस is a real thing which I have. Like I really am confused between red and green. I genuinely get confused. So I told Prem sir कि देखो ऐसा है, तो ये हुआ. But sir अरे नहीं मत कर यार. अब यार मतलब जो भी मेरे को जानते हैं उनको लगता है मैं झूठ बोल रहा हूँ.
एक बात पता है मैं देखो there is this paradox in this world that there is no way of proving कि हम सबको जो कलर्स दिखते हैं वो सेम है. तो लाइक व्हाट्स रेड फॉर हिम मे नॉट बी रेड फॉर यू, बट जस्ट बिकॉज हमें बचपन से बताया गया है कि जो ये डोर है ये वाइट है, बट देन हु सेज कि ये मुझे सेम दिख रही है. देयर इज नो वे ऑफ टेलिंग. मैं वाइट ही बोलता रहूंगा.
बट आई थिंक देयर इज आल्सो वे ऑफ डिस्क्राइबिंग समथिंग, नो, describing the color, like how harsh अब yellow को तो you can't say harsh, red को you can say it's like
that's the point, no bro. तेरे को इस हार्शनेस, इस इंटेंसिटी का जो भी कलर बताया गया तेरे को बचपन से बोला है ये
डिस्क्राइब वही है, मतलब माइंड वही है कि
तो तेरा
मतलब ये
माइंड
हार्श
उसको वाइट बोलता है.
तो रेड इज लाइक सॉफ्ट पॉपी, इट्स लाइक कूल टाइप ऑफ कलर.
एनीथिंग दैट यू मतलब सी वो परसेप्शन पे आके अटक जाता है. इट माइट बी डिफरेंट फॉर एवरीबॉडी. मतलब things this might be a color that you might see as black, but it's not black, and
it might be white first. That means we are not racist. No one is racist.
No one is racist and you are not colorblind.
racist यार कब है बेचारा. भाई मग में racist कौन ही होगा 10 साल.
We are pandas, bro. We are white, black and Asian. As simple as that.
ये उधर देख आ गया है.
सर्च कैटेगरी लग रही है मेरे को.
Please don't cancel me. I don't mean anything harsh.
ये उधर से आ गया है, कैची का एक आ गया है.
No.
डायरेक्टर काट. But yeah guys, coming back.
मेरे दिमाग में बहुत डिफरेंट वो था भाई. Nice meeting you guys.
नहीं. We have to ask him क्या पर्सपेक्टिव था like.
हाँ please.
भाई Stargate perspective bro.
Stargate का है हम.
Bro exactly.
Stargate in the sense Stargate.
My dad was in construction.
My dad is a businessman.
अरे बदन जो बच्चे छोटे होते हुए टीवी पे आ जाते थे.
नहीं यार मैं सच्ची बोलूं, मैं जितने मेरे भी जितने दोस्त हैं चाइल्ड एक्टर्स में, ये दर्शील हम सब जितने भी हम सब सेम ही है. मेरे को लगता है हमें क्या ही डिफरेंस है, किसमें नहीं है.
स्टार किड्स उसका मतलब ये था कि व्हेन यू गेट इनटू अ रेपुटेशन एट अ वेरी अर्ली एज यू गेट some kind of an aura automatically. अब वो you guys are good human beings that you become like that.
Oh, thank you.
आसपास लोग
It's okay.
अरे बस blush नहीं इतना.
I mean he said it. My girlfriend doesn't agree, but yeah.
एक नॉच है.
I think मैं बताता हूँ क्या सीन है. तो जब when the first podcast came out, तो it's like a YouTube video. Anyone can put it out on YouTube, right? But then मेरी एक दोस्त से बात हो रही थी and she was like कि for the younger generation it's okay to see people on like phones and TVs and stuff, right? क्योंकि उन्हें पता है. But then हमारी जैसे when I was a kid तो OTT ये सब नहीं था.
Right, हाँ.
तो अपन लोग टीवी पे सिर्फ अमिताभ को और शाहरुख को देख के बैठे. मतलब टीवी पे जो बंदा आ रहा है वो बड़ा बंदा है भाई, क्योंकि टीवी पे कोई अपन नॉर्मल जैसा बंदा आ नहीं सकता. सचिन यार वो तो
ब्रो मेरे लिए it was Doraemon.
मैं शिनचैन.
Yeah bro, it was 24/7.
अभी भी लंच के टाइम देख लूं मैं.
Same. I do it.
Oggy and the Cockroaches. Hands down the best cartoon show ever.
मेरे भाई को किसने मारा?
But Oggy and the Cockroaches जब वो कार्टून नेटवर्क से पहले आता था ना, वो पहले कहीं
Nickelodeon पे आता था.
Zigen Shark को भी आता था. used to love Zigen
वो तब
Shark.
तक बहुत शॉर्ट था, बट बाद में भाई वो खराब हो गया.
ठीक है अभी मतलब हमने एंजॉय कर लिया.
We lived the life, yeah.
मेरे को तो बचपन में 1 घंटा मिलता था सैटरडे को टीवी देखने का.
सैटरडे को
यार वो हॉस्टल लाइफ में. तो उसमें मोस्टली फुटबॉल चलता था, बट कभी कभी शिनचैन.
नॉट बैड. ठीक है. बेस्ट ऑफ बोथ.
तो कमिंग बैक
वापस आते हैं.
तो फॉर समवन मतलब वो टाइम में ऐसे देखना कि कोई टीवी पे आ रहा है तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली, क्योंकि हमारी सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन रूमर्स है.
Yeah. I'll give you an example of that. Yeah.
तो दैट्स व्हाई एनीवन हु आई सॉ ऑन टीवी आई वाज लाइक कि ये तो ब्रो बहुत क्रेजी है, मतलब ये ऐसे.
Yeah.
And
So.
then to come in this
It's
industry
always
and
like-
realize कि
it's
everyone
always
is a
like,
human.
हाँ, कि आप जब किसी को स्टार या किसी को देखते हो तो आपको लगता है यार ये क्या पर्सन होगा, बट फॉर अस एंड फॉर एग्जांपल मैं लाइक वी वर गोइंग टू IIFA कैनेडा फॉर ये चिलर पार्टी के प्रमोशंस ओनली. तो तभी आई हैड मेट रणवीर सिंह आफ्टर बैंड बाजा भारत. ही वाजंट इवन एज
When did you guys go to Canada?
भाई कहीं नहीं जा रहा.
तुम लोग कनाडा कब गए?
इसको
ब्रो मैं कहा था?
कहाँ था?
ब्रो मैं काउंटर स्ट्राइक खेल रहा था.
क्या है यार साले, तू घर पे पूछ, तेरा वीजा नहीं हुआ
मुझे
होगा, साले
अबे था, सब था मेरे पास. क्या
सब यार, तू कहाँ था बे?
कनाडा से आ रहे हैं लोग.
मैं और मम्मी और सब गए थे चिल्लर पार्टी वाले.
मेरे को काउंटर स्ट्राइक पे लोग नूब बुला रहे हैं.
किसी ने पूछा नहीं ये कहाँ है?
नहीं
ब्रो आई एम नॉट फ्रॉम चिल्लर पार्टी. कोई और ही था भाई वो.
नहीं यार, मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा यार, तू साले था कहाँ तू?
तुझे याद नहीं था?
कैसे नहीं है?
अभी क्लिक हुआ यार. हाँ,
कैसा
fuck ये, वो
दोस्त है
फोटो
रे?
में तो नहीं है. हाँ यार वो फोटो यार.
9 years later now man.
Guys, this happened on the Spellstruck Podcast.
I realized it just now.
These guys have forgotten
I
me
didn't
यार.
need Visshesh. I would have called you if I had a phone.
Bro, you need to
You
go to
would
Canada.
If I had a phone, I didn't have a phone. I was a kid. I would call you यार. मैं थोड़ी लेके गया था सबको भाई. मेरे पास पैसे भी नहीं थे कनाडा. मेरे को पता भी नहीं कनाडा कहाँ आता था यार. मुझे क्या आइडिया होगा.
मेरे को इतना पता, मैं ले गए.
तो मम्मी ने बोला चल ब्लेजर ले ले और बाल कटवा ले और चल. मैं बोला हाँ चलो एंजॉय करते हैं यार, अपन तो ट्रिप पे जा रहे हैं तो मेरे को प्लेस्टेशन दे दो मेरा बस.
मैं यहाँ कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ, काउंटर टेररिस्ट लियो टेररिस्ट लियो. भाई मरना तो दोनों में.
वहाँ कनाडा में मजे यार, ये तो बहुत बुरा.
हाँ ना यार, मैं मलाड में बैठा हूँ.
तू कभी नितेश सर को मिलेगा तो बोलना सर ऐसे कट्टी यार सर ऐसे
कट्टी,
क्यों
हाँ
आपने-"
नहीं बात कर रहा है.
इन्हें काम चाहिए यार. नो आई मीन आई वाज गोइंग टू गिव यू एन एग्जांपल स्टार किड्स का. तो मेरा भी एजम्पशन था लाइक बिफोर डूइंग दिस शो विद दर्शिल व्हिच आई जस्ट डिड. तो उससे मिलने से पहले, बिकॉज दैट वाज द सेकंड टाइम आई मेट दर्शिल. द फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने दर्शिल के साथ बहुत पहले काम किया था फॉर हॉर्लिक्स के लिए. एक ऐड किया था हम लोगों ने. उसमें वो भी था रावण में द किड.
I know.
Yeah, I forgot his
Forgot the
name.
name, yeah.
So he was also there. तो मेरा assumption ये था कि अभी आएगा स्टार किड probably, I don't know, like attitude probably, yeah. But he's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. Like मैं फ्लैटर हो गया. मैं क्या
ईशान
बंदा
अवस्थी,
है.
right?
Fun guy यार, very
Same
fun
with
guy.
me, मतलब मैं भी जब मुक्त was the film that we did. I had no idea मतलब कि कैसा होगा experience, क्या होगा, and then I went and like we are really good friends even today. तो वो ही होता है, perception है यार, जिसको जब तक पता ही नहीं रियल में क्या है वो इंसान, वो कभी भी कोई भी assumption लगा सकता है ना कैसा होगा. तो यही होता है. Like it goes both ways. अच्छी तरह से भी जाते हैं कि यार ये तो अच्छा ही है तो अच्छा ही होगा, और अगर ज़्यादा ही अच्छा है तो ये तो डेफिनेटली बुरा होगा.
The film which I did, Ankur Arora murder case, तो उसमें के मैनन was there. तो उससे मिलने से भी पहले, because I knew के मैनन that time कि my big actor, like काफ़ी अच्छा एक्टर है. But I was तो एक anxiety भी थी अंदर कि यार इनके साथ काम करना है, I have to be careful and all, yeah. But he is also so sweet यार. मतलब आते थे, अरे bro what's up.
Bro,
And
imagine like KK Menon, तो yeah, he's so big, but for us, Salman Khan, when he came on set of Chillar Party, I remember my very first interaction. I won't believe this happened. We met, all of us. मम्मी ने बोला जाओ autograph ले. I went to take autograph. मैंने बोला hi sir, ये वो. I noticed his pants. He was wearing ripped jeans. और मेरे जादुई दिमाग ने सोचा और बोल दिया कि सर आपके पास इतने पैसे तो आप फटे हुए कपड़े क्यों पहनते हो?
Sweet face.
I'm not joking. He is such a sweetheart. He died laughing. He pulled my cheeks. He hugged me, and he's like, he's so cute and all. And that's what the man is like. And after that, when we did Jai Ho also, you won't believe, but मेरा बर्थडे था और उनको याद था, and he made sure केक आए. ठीक है. Started from here. He said, चल farm house. I'll take you to my farm house. We went to his farm house. We spent a day there. I don't know how he got to know that I love bhindi. He had bhindi made for me. He sat with me, my mom, dad and my little sister. We all sat dining table pe. He couldn't eat roti because of his diet, but he was having papad with us. Can you imagine the guy? That's what makes
So
him
courteous, man. So courteous.
That's what makes him what he is today. Like people really appreciate the heart that he has. और वही होता है कि you know कितना ही बड़ा हो जाए, it always depends on how things come to you eventually. They always are grateful and hence they do all of these things.
Can't judge.
Yeah, bro, you can't.
Don't judge.
And like you won't know na. We hear these stories so often about such big people, like Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan. Everyone has like everyone who meets them, they feel so special because they make them feel so special.
Yeah.
That's what the difference is. Aura hai yaar. That's why they are where they are because इतना love उनके पास organically आ जाता है. Because they give.
There's
so
a
much.
reason behind
They
that
give so
love,
much,
yeah.
तो आ ही जाता है.
ये like even if you were suggesting like KK Menon के साथ काम करना like amazing.
Yeah. And he's so decent. Like एकदम disciplined रहते थे.
Oof. Like
KK Menon is someone, मतलब personally now that I think of KK Menon, he must be someone जो normal life में भी बहुत easy flow है.
I saw his interview the other day. He's like, I'm pretty normal. I just am fit because of the sports that I play. I play lawn tennis. And I'm a Mumbai guy. I roam here and there. He's just normal. Like you, I think for actors, you be as normal as you are and things will fall in place.
अभी Divyam only suggested me this one talk of Jaideep Elawat. तो उसमें very starting like within 3-4 minutes of the discussion, Jaideep Elawat was particular about this thing कि आजकल लोग एक्टर बनने से पहले एक एक्टर लाइफ में जीना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. कहते हैं that's a trap. That is what you have to get out. It's just you who's the actor. तो वो एक वही लाइफ में रहना, वैसे ही करना कि stop acting like that. That's a trap.
यार वो मतलब like it's very easy. मेरे को मतलब like हम जैसे है ना, so when we were making this brand में भी हम लोग ऐसे थे कि we wanted to create clothes for people who are like who understand what they wear. हमने ये पूरी की पूरी Spellstruck की जो जर्नी है, the iconic universe, if you say YOU universe, it's particularly something that we only cater to personalities. हमने अलग अलग personalities के हिसाब से अलग अलग outfits बनाए हैं, कपड़े बनाए हैं. This was totally imagining people as being like you know इतने अलग अलग हैं. हमने जब भी podcast भी चालू किया, when we have conversations EK के साथ, Jake Strum के साथ हमने हमारी करी थी अभी, with you guys, every time there has been something different. Every time it has been कि ये personality can be so different on a you know screen, and when you meet them in person it's so different. It happens a lot, man.
What are the few personalities that you've worked with, but then like जैसे Salman Khan is one for you कि he has left an impression which would be there with you forever. तो ऐसे ही like जैसे you have worked in Gangs of Wasseypur. तो भाई वो तो पूरी कास्ट ही लेजेंडरी है ब्रो.
Cast or crew, I think I just told you all abhi कि Vicky Kaushal was in the crew. Like
I like this
what
blew my mind.
What do I say?
Damn.
Like I was getting called by him from the Vanity and I was playing with him, and today I realized the actual guy that he is because of the experiences he's had.
Yeah, the hard work.
Everyone on that set, like you see the actors. I don't know what luck was I under that I.
It's
I
not
was
luck,
such a
yaar. It's all hard
small
work.
part
Yeah,
of
it's your
that,
hard work, man.
But still, I know it was like my third or second film in the industry, and I'm so lucky I got to do that cult film because you see the cast and you see the legends it's filled with. I mean,
Pankaj Tripathi was
Pankaj
like
Tripathi, Rajkumar
the
Rao.
person that Rajkumar Rao.
Look at that. I mean,
Manoj
everyone.
Bajpayee.
Manoj Bajpayee,
Like,
Nawaz sir.
bro.
He was
the person who.
You remember the
business
chase
वाला जो था ना?
sequence?
Yeah,
Definite और उसके बीच में उसके Definite उसके घर पे जाता है. That's Rajkumar. उसको स्टूल फेंक के मारते हैं.
Damn. But like, bro, that scene where Pankaj Tripathi takes the chappal and runs.
Dude, that entire film, Sigmanshu Dhulia calling him. कहाँ गाड़े थे उसको तो? यही गाड़े थे? यही गाड़े? अच्छा, तो एक काम को जाके ले आओ, उसका अवशेष ले आओ और हमको बताओ क्या कि उसकी आत्मा को शांति नहीं मिली है. हाँ, लेके आते तो सच बोलते हैं. बाबा.
अरे that whole Hazrat sequence.
Hazrat,
Hazrat,
legend,
भाई,
यार,
epic.
super. I remember we were shooting. I was with Jaideep sir entire time, so he was playing my father, and there were these two scenes where I was in the film.
Jaideep
I'm
was
just
Khan ka
in
father,
his
yeah.
lap, like I'm just on his shoulder, and I'm in his lap, and he's carrying me. So I used to sleep. मुझे काम नहीं था कि मुझे रात का सीन था, and अनुराग sir used to tell me कि ऐसे ऐसे करना है ये वो, बस तू जागा रहे. तो हाँ सर ठीक है and being a kid you want sleep यार, but still यार it was like I see all these experiences now and I'm like wow.
यार like Anurag Kashyap also यार, मतलब एक that person.
I'm not joking, like he's a person I like wish him today or text him today. He is still so sweet to text me back. He's such a person that I have worked with on 3 projects. One is a Marathi film that he produced. The other is Shlok Sharma's short film which he produced, and Gangs of Wasseypur. And I'm like, and he did a few ads also with me. So and every time we used to meet, he used to make sure I focus on studying first. Like for him, I was like, even now I texted him a few days back and like a few months back, and he told me कि पहले पढ़ाई खत्म करो. I told him कि sir I want to meet you, I want to take guidance on what to do, how to go about. He said नहीं पहले पढ़ाई करो, पहले बड़े हो जाओ then, because he obviously knows a lot more and he is emphasizing on the fact that you should be educated enough, because all these like education also plays a role in how you act, what character you're playing, so it's all interconnected. But yeah, like these people,
वो representation हमारे लिए अनुराग कश्यप के लिए बहुत ही different है. मतलब मेरे आगे जितना भी characters दिखता है, it's like so violent and things like that. Is he that person?
No,
but that though you can see in the interviews as well.
Yeah, he's so candid and he's just a guy who loves films. I've seen him going to film festivals and just be there all day. That's who he is. He just loves films. You see his
cinema,
pictures, like his ghar ke pictures. You see an entire wall of DVDs and Blu-rays. That's insane. You see that? I mean, that's the passion, and that's what. And I feel
maybe that gets the best result out.
Yes, exactly. Now they say that he's a violent director. He makes violent films and all of that. You watch Man Marziya and you will cry. You watch Man Marziya and you will be like, bro, wow.
फिर तो you look at Martin Scorsese.
That's what I think.
His films are so violent, but as a person, he's such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And I think Martin Scorsese also wrote to Anurag Kashyap after watching Gangs of Wasseypur. He appreciated.
Gangs of Wasseypur is a masterpiece.
And you see how the rawness of the film, how it's shot, how it's made. You see the making of it. It's a magic making. Like it's just sheer passion that's driving you to
Many of the
that
actors,
film.
I think they didn't even get paid.
They didn't charge. I've heard many people didn't charge. Yeah. Or were paid less, like less, damn less. But look at their commitment as well. Like they gave 2000% and they made the film even better. So that's what adds up, yeah. At the end of the day, it's all passion.
Art, end of the day to art.
Art ही है यार, and as a director, Anurag sir भी निकालेंगे यार आपसे. You would want to perform for him. It's not like कि नहीं करना है. मैं तो मर रहा हूँ आज भी to work with these directors again, to give my best again in complete 100% understanding of what acting is. At that time I was playing around. At that time I was enjoying the process. Now I want to live the process. At least now I won't have, my memory is fading away. Now they've faded away somewhat somewhere. It's all foggy. But now I'll see. It's going to help me grow. So I hope I get to work again.
GG bro.
हाँ मिलेगा यार. And even यार see पता नहीं हमारे लिए तो aspirations बचपन में movies से ही बनते थे. It was all that we had. Like the new Gen Zs have a lot of content to aspire on, like inspiration लेना चीज़ें लेना.
There's some weirdly good ugly content. I don't know how to put it. There's good content. There's weird content. There's different type of content. Now I don't know what the Gen is adapting to, but yeah.
They're adapting to
Which
everything.
one? Gen Z, Gen.
देखो जो भी है.
जितने भी है यार. I don't know honestly.
जितने भी है exist करते ना नहीं है. आजू बाजू घूमते रहते हैं. इनका lingual, इनका.
मेरे लिए I think 90s है, 2000s है, 2010s के बाद के जितने हैं वही है.
पता नहीं यार. There are some who annoy me. There are some who I'm fine with. There are some who I can stand, some I can't stand. Bas, this is my clarification on Gen people. These are Gen people for me.
Well, I think now if you look अभी के time पे like films तो ठीक है, साथ ही साथ if you take video games into example, like उनकी जो story telling है, it has progressed so much. No, because I think like for me in future video games is going to become a medium of like proper storytelling.
Can be.
है ना, definitely, because and that has always been
to the
sort of my
extent
dream
that
as
It's
well.
evolving so much, like you get to live. I read that suit thingy where you're playing the game, and if you get hit by a bullet, the impact is on that vest. And if that comes out, you imagine people. I don't think people will go out of their house.
So see what happened was I read a blog. I think I didn't discuss it with you. Third time पहले हुआ था. So what people could do? Unreal Engine, जिसके ऊपर ये games बन रहे हैं, heavy they're working.
5 now,
amazing,
yeah.
bro. And damn.
Unreal
तुम
Engine is
सोचो,
unreal.
in the coming times you have VR set at every
Yeah.
home. That would be a case someday. यार movies क्या games क्या everything can be done in your own home. मतलब तू you can have a whole movie in which movie can have ends differently for you, just the way you choose.
Black Mirror happened.
Yeah.
See,
That's what they're saying AI is gonna
there
do.
are games like अभी कुछ दिन पहले I was watching a video. There are so many games which have hundreds of different endings.
Yeah.
Which you can't do it in a film.
Alternate
कितने
ending,
ending shoot करोगे तुम लोग?
But then, like you said, कि games storytelling में आ रही हैं. There are movies now made which are based out of games.
Interactive, yeah,
obviously.
definitely.
Uncharted.
And and plus games में Hollywood actors are being casted as
Keanu
And
Reeves.
leads, voiceovers, the faces.
Yeah,
And
100%.
yeah. It's a thing, but I always feel के game की side always रहेंगे and movies की side रहेंगे.
हाँ,
I
वो
give you
replace
the
नहीं
fact
हो
that for experience purposes, like for example next year or this year, I don't know when is Avatar game coming, the movie game. But
I think this.
maybe, I don't know, it's coming, but I saw the trailer, it's fantastic. But the game, for the experience, now you saw the film, you loved the film, you watched it thrice. Now for the experience of the game, you buy the whole VR setup and then you enjoy it again. But a movie experience and a game experience is going to be always.
See, for me, especially now, Spider-Man Remastered, which came for PS5. मैंने Spider-Man की सारी movies देखी है, but I think the best story was in that game.
Yes.
Because that moved me,
It
and the
also-
story
it's
was
also
simple.
the liberty to
Yeah.
make that.
Because-
There's no restriction as such.
I think-
you can go anywhere. You can make the game as long as
You
This
feel
is the
more
latest
connected with the
Spider-Man
video game
version.
because
Yeah, it is the latest
Yeah.
you feel more connected with video games because you spend time with that character so much. Film क्या
you
2-3
feel
घंटे में खत्म हो
also,
जाएगी.
like,
With video games you spend like 30,
That's what you
40,
can make
50
it-
years.
It's kind of a world you are living that character.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption
And
2.
the bigger the fan you are of the game or the franchise, you're gonna enjoy it more. Like for me, Spider-Man films are one-sided, and Spider-Man for me has been the superhero of all time. But you play the game, you feel like you're that guy. You watch the film, you feel like you're that guy, and you want to be that guy.
You want to be that guy, yeah.
Bro, I'm manifesting something. इसने इतनी बार Spider-Man बोल दिया. Bro, Spider-Man Indian version बनेगा, तू होगा उसमें. मैं बता रहा हूँ. I am manifesting this.
अरे Spider-Man Indian version नहीं, जैसे
हाँ,
इरफान
like
खान
anything.
went to be in the
You will not
amazing.
believe. You will not believe. Gosh, wow. क्या odds हो सकते हैं? My entire thing has been to be Pavitra Prabhakar ever since.
You do look like him, honestly. लगता है bro. लगता है.
मम्मी ये हो जाए बस और कुछ नहीं.
I was almost selected for Jungle Book यार.
Same, I auditioned for Jungle Book. Yeah. I auditioned. I don't know if I was close enough to get selected.
हाँ तो
But,
I think
yeah.
in पूरे वर्ल्ड में सिर्फ 3 लोग थे और I was one of them and then finally US से 2 थे शायद and then फिर नील सेठी को लिया था because मैं बड़ा लग रहा था और मेरी accent Indian accent. But man यार the chance to meet Scarlett Johansson.
Uff.
भाई
भाई. एक सेकंड देख लो.
भाई एक हाय तो बुलवा ही देता ना मुझे फोन करके.
भाई जानता भी नहीं था उससे मैं तुझे.
अरे वो
कनाडा बुलाया तूने मुझे.
कनाडा तो बोल दिया तू.
भाई मैंने नहीं
हाय,
किया
हाय,
यार.
तेरी
तू
ये-
मेरे पे क्या था? मैंने थोड़ी टिकट
एक
कराई थी
second,
यार.
तेरे पे फोन कैसे करता रे? तू तो कह रहे थे चड्डी
हाँ मैं फोन कैसे करता bro I was
मैं
younger that
आता
time.
मीरा
चिल्लर
रोड,
पार्टी
मैं
थी भी
मीरा
नहीं उस
रोड
टाइम.
आता था, promise.
फिर तुझ पे वो गाना बनता हिंदी रीमास्टर में जंगल
चलो.
ऑल योर लाइफ वुड हैव बीन चड्डी.
Yes, चड्डी पहन के फोन चलाया.
ब्रो मेरे करियर में जड्डी लेके रहती फिर.
अब मेरे में नहीं. मेरी तो डेब्यू, मेरा फर्स्ट शॉट आप देखो जांगिया का इंट्रोडक्शन इज मी डांसिंग नेकेड. तो
Bro, that was your entry in Bollywood.
Yes.
Damn.
बोलता हूँ, see mom, it's always a sign कि मैं हमेशा as open as I can be आया हूँ इंडस्ट्री के सामने.
You remember चिल्लर पार्टी के टाइम जब भी लंच होता था, there was this one cycle, ठीक है, जिसमें वो पार्क के साइड में रहती थी एंड इट वाज हम लोग की साइकिल थी वो. जब भी लंच जिसका सबसे पहले खत्म हुआ, जिसको साइकिल मिली वो घूमेगा.
And we used to have PS sessions, PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
At least 5 to 6 PlayStation.
It wasn't PS session. तो I got a console.
Yeah.
मुझे लगा PSP होगा, but कुछ
अच्छा, something
very weird stuff. I don't know. उसमें मारियो खेलते थे उसमें basically. You used to play Nintendo games.
Yeah.
So we used to play Mario and every now and then भाई सब आते थे मेरे पास, नमन आता था, भाई लगा दे भाई मारियो लगा दे.
बहुत मजा आती थी यार.
भाई मारियो लगा दे यार.
क्या कर हम लोग तो
मतलब तुम लोग भी नॉर्मल बच्चे ही.
Bro, I'll tell you, हम लोग चिल्लर पार्टी पे जितना झगड़े हैं ना सब और रोए हैं, और वो लिटरली अगर मेकिंग या डिलीट हो गई आई थिंक यूट्यूब से, बट उसमें ऐसे स्टार्ट होता है कि इसने मेरे जूते में पैर रख दिया, मेरा जूता खराब हो गया. चिल्लर ऐसा बोल रहा है आराव को कि मेरा जूता खराब कर दिया, इसको समझदारी है, एंड एवरीवनस क्राइंग, एवरीवन इज.
ब्रो शूट के पहले 2-3 दिन तो मुझे सुबह सुबह उल्टी आती थी.
बिकॉज़ वी यूज्ड टू वेक अप सो अर्ली.
हाँ, कुछ खाते वाते कुछ नहीं थे हम लोग. एंड बीटीएस वाले यार क्या हरामी थे. रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं आके, लाइट लगा उल्टी कर रहा है.
उल्टी कर रहे हैं.
And I had a very bad thing that I did on like during Chillar Party was mid shoot, 2 months into the film, 80-75% of the film is done with me. Now I go to a family amusement park kind of thing, और वहाँ पे वो बड़ी boats नहीं होती है. I sit in that, और चुल आई अंदर से कि चप्पल तो उतार देते हैं ना mid journey. पैर बाहर निकाला, pole smacked my leg. Ankle broken. Next day we were shooting Chadi March walking scene.
Very good.
And my leg is like Kylie's behind. And
bro.
So I'm just saying like it's big.
Bro, I understand.
I don't know Kylie, bro. I don't know.
It's big and sorry.
What was big?
Sujan.
कनाडा कैसे होता है लोगों को.
This guy is like, मैं जाते ही टेक्स्ट करूँगा, बंद हुए पॉडकास्ट कहाँ तक, कनाडा की टिकट भेजो मेरे को अभी.
IIFA कराओ एक बार.
Naman Jain at Canada. What was he doing?
तो पैर सूज गया. अब फोन किया नितेश सर, विकास सर, मुकेश सर. क्या पैर गया इसका, पैर टूट गया, क्या हो गया ये, अरे आप लोगों को अक्ल नहीं, आप लोग ध्यान क्यों नहीं रख सकते इसका. और मम्मी डांट खा रही है और मुझे देख रही है, और मैं ऐसे बैठा हूँ सेठ बन के, हॉस्पिटल से आया हो बेड पे, क्या हो रहा है मम्मी. बस साले तेरे से गालियाँ पड़ रही. बट यू सी, आई डोंट नो, वो दिखेगा नहीं, हमने बहुत अच्छे से चीट किया है. इन फ्यू सीन्स आई हैव अ प्लास्टर ऑन माय लेग बट समवन सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी, तो छुप जा रहा है. एंड
there was a scene.
In certain walking scenes of Chadi March, I'm not there.
There was a
If you
scene.
notice that.
There was a scene I remember clearly. कुछ पार्टी सीन था, है ना, कोई तो क्लब या ऐसे कुछ था.
सब डांस कर रहे थे, लेकिन मुझे डीजे बना दिया था.
इसको डीजे बनाया. एंड द फनी थिंग वाज कि देयर वाज दिस वन, आई फॉरगॉट द नेम, जो बहुत पकाता था, बहुत बातें करता था.
हाँ, I know.
है ना. सो ही केम, निकल लो
ब्रो, तेरा फ्रेम कट जाए, मेरा फ्रेम कट जाएगा ना जब तू बोल रहा था.
तो दैट पकाओ अंकल बोलते थे ना, आई थिंक. हाँ, he came and he started talking. तो हम लोग का यही रहता कि जब भी वो आते थे भाग जाते थे हम लोग. he can't walk, he can't run. तो क्या किया इसका, एकदम स्मार्टली बैठा है, नेक्स्ट एकदम फ्रेम कट हुआ, गायब.
कट शॉट गायब. गॉन.
फ्रेम से
मैं
गायब.
इतना डर गया था वो रात को, क्योंकि मम्मी पापा ने अलग चिल्ला दिया था, और डर ये था कि यार मूवी से निकाल देंगे यार मेरी. तो
नहीं ब्रो, बीच में कैसे निकाल.
वो डर था ना, अपने को क्या पता था यार कि ऐसे होता है, और मैं वो डर में बोल रहा हूँ यार मेरे को तो निकाल देंगे, मम्मी सॉरी मम्मी, मैं
चड्डी पहनी.
और चिल्लर पार्टी के एंड के मेकिंग में है एक 2 सेकंड का क्लिप. मेरे घर पे आया, मैं सच में चड्डी में, और मेरे थाई तक मेरा प्लास्टर है, और ऐसे पैन शॉट लिया है किसी ने, मेकिंग वाले ने, कि देखो ये लंगड़ा घर पे बैठा है.
क्या क्या रैंडम शिट हुआ है भाई. एक सीन था जब चड्डी मार्च हो रहा था प्रॉपर, जब सारे बच्चे आए थे. मैं हम लोगों को बैठा के रखा कोई तो रूम में, मेरे में चल रही, मैं विंडो खोला, ऐसे ही बाहर देख रहा हूँ क्या हो रहा है. सामने से एक वॉस्प आया, स्टिंग करके गया मुंह पे, सीधा फूल गया पूरा.
और इतनी वियर्ड चीज होती थी कि पूरा वो चड्डी मार्च का सीक्वेंस, इतने सारे बच्चे और चल रहे हैं, और शॉट ओके हुआ और डीओपी आके बोलता है सर रोल ही नहीं हुआ था. All of this has happened. Like all of this has happened.
And imagine the amount of kids. कितने लोग थे?
बहुत लोग थे.
It
End
was
sequence में
so
तो
tough to handle.
पूरा मुंबई से हर जगह से लोग आए थे.
Exactly.
और इतने बच्चे संभाले कैसे?
That was very tough. कितने crew थे? बहुत crew थे.
जितने असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर्स थे, वासु सर, आकाश सर,
Mukesh sir was also there. So Mukesh Chabra sir, he was one of the assistant directors.
विजय मौर्य, all of these people used to stick around us. ये लोग हम तो we had no idea of how to cry. I remember there was this scene जब भिड़ू को लेके जा रहे होते हैं और निकाल रहे होते हैं उन लोग दोनों को बिल्डिंग से और हम लोग को रोना है. Now we don't know how to cry, how to emote. They used to take us one on one in one room, insult us. तू ना गधा है, तुझे पता नहीं है, तू बहुत मस्ती करता है, तू पागल है, ये है वो है, तेरे में ये नहीं है वो नहीं है. You are like bro मैंने क्या किया यार. And as soon as पकड़ के उठा के सीधा शॉट में डाल दो. This is what
और जैसी शॉट खत्म, very good.
Very good बेटा.
अरे
So
you're
you know they had
very good. You're a very good actor.
Very good actor. They used to do this. See जैसे I remember तू गधा है नमन, तुझे लगता है तू बहुत गंदा एक्टर है, तू ये वो है. चल उठा मैं रो रहा है और पकड़ो सर रो रहा है हम हाँ ठीक है एक्शन मैं उधर से रो रहा क्या वेरी गुड बेटा वेरी गुड.
Bro, imagine 6 people having 6 kids and everybody insulting. तेरी तो तुझे बताओ.
No, it's not 6v6, it's 6v1 kid. 6 people insulting one kid. That's how you get the emotion out. That's how you get it out.
6.
Yes,
Damn,
all of
इतना
them
ज़्यादा यार
yes,
तू.
यार. But वो लोग भी क्या करे यार, उन
तभी
लोग के
तो
पास
भाई
भी
वो
यही प्रोसेस
emotional-
था.
तुझे स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट दी, मुझे तो सिर्फ विकास सर ही बोलते थे.
क्यों विकास सर तो भाई मैं ज्यादा मस्तीखोर था ना. एक
तेरे को 6 लोग लगे.
6 लोग लगे
Deserve,
थे.
deserve.
मुझे 6 लोग
अरे
लगे थे.
क्योंकि अपन लोग घर पे बिठ के आए. एक की आदत है हमें. 2-3 लेके आओ.
डांट तो रोज ही खाते हैं. 6 लोग जब बजाएंगे तो रोना आएगा ही ना यार.
Oh, another fun fact. My brother, Chillar Party में the one who played my brother is actually my brother in real life. So he was there at the set and he's not interested in acting whatsoever. बिल्कुल भी नहीं. He was always into academics. तो बोला कि यार ये है यहाँ पे तो आप करा लो इसको, पैसे मिल जाएंगे. हाँ ठीक है चलो. और जैसे ही खत्म हुआ पेमेंट दिया, चलो अब ठीक
जो
है.
एनसाइक्लोपीडिया था उसका भी भाई रियल भाई था. हाँ तो ये
चिन्मय की मॉम यार.
चिन्मय के मामला तो एक्टर्स ही है.
हाँ.
वो लोग तो यार मतलब
अच्छा उसके
काफी
पेरेंट्स.
crazy actors.
Yeah.
हाँ they both are actors.
Really
So,
good actors,
really,
यार.
really good actors. तो वो दोनों you तो see I think you must have seen Chinmay's mom in a lot of films. She's done a lot of you saw OMG 2 recently.
हाँ जी.
Yeah, she was there in it. She was playing Pankaj Tripathi's wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's Chinmay's mom.
Okay. हाँ MG2 भी मैंने अभी देखी.
Yes.
मैंने भी recently देखी. Pankaj sir is
You
amazing,
know
yeah.
Pankaj Tripathi was in Chillar Party.
Yeah, he was.
हाँ वो गार्ड वार्ड या कुछ वो न्यूज़पेपर है something like that right?
Yes sir.
Was he?
Yes sir. He was.
Damn.
Rajesh Sharma was also there.
Yes. So
जो
many
मेरा एक डायलॉग है ना कि
स्वरा
ये बंदे
भास्कर
का
was
ऑडियो वीडियो
also
मैच
there.
नहीं करता.
हाँ, स्वरा
वो
भास्कर भी तो
चिल्लर
थी, राइट.
स्वरा भास्कर भी.
Yeah, anchor.
वो चिल्लर पार्टी में इनके भैया होते हैं ना, इनका ऑडियो वीडियो मैच नहीं करता.
आकाश दया.
आकाश दहिया.
कई
गूगली
बार dialogue
गूगली.
बोलता है
आकाश दहिया.
हाँ his name yeah.
ये कई बार डायलॉग बोलता है, बोलियो ऐसे घूमते फिरते किसी को भी बोल देगा.
अरे यार कुछ लोग होते हैं ना जिनको ऑडियो वीडियो मैच नहीं करता.
भाई मेरी प्रॉब्लम है ये, क्या बात कर रहे हो. अभी फोन लगाओ डोमिनोज को, अगर मैं बोलूंगा ना हेलो, नॉर्मली भी हेलो यस मैम, ये होता है मेरे साथ. दे थिंक माय वॉइस इज अ लिटिल
नहीं यार.
अरे लगती है फोन पे यार. मैं बोल रहा हूँ
गुस्सा हो गया.
तो होगा ही
लगती है यार.
लगती है भाई.
समझता नहीं है.
मेजॉरिटी टाइम्स मेरी बहन और मेरी मम्मी मेरी इतनी खिल्ली उड़ाती है इस बात पे. मैं जब भी किसी को फोन करता हूँ यस मैम मतलब भाई
मेरे अपीयरेंस को लेके यार, बिकॉज आई वेयर अ लॉट ऑफ, अब क्या ही बोलेंगे, लाइक आई डोंट ट्रस्ट इन मैस्कुलिन फेमिनिन, जो भी आई डोंट ट्रस्ट इन दैट. सो पिंक इज़ वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट कलर, राइट. तो अगर मैं ऐसे कुछ पहना रहूँगा पीछे से, एंड आई हैड लॉन्ग हेयर, अभी तो रिसेंटली काटे. सो आई वॉज इन वेस्ट साइड, आई थिंक या वेस्ट साइड में था. आई वॉज चेकिंग आउट द परफ्यूम्स. पीछे से एक एम्प्लॉय आती, यस मैम, एंड आई एम लाइक सर did you just assume my
Bro, you should have given him that torture. Did you really assume it?
did you really just assume, like, yeah,
क्या बोला.
my pronouns are I really hope I don't get cancelled.
Bro, ऐसा
goes like भाई ये नहीं होता
नहीं एक्चुअली ये डाल दो.
ऐसा
Fun है यार.
यार आई थिंक मेरे साथ ऐसा कुछ हो गया, मैं तो धर दूंगा चाहे कोई हो.
नहीं मेरे को
क्यों
फोन
दर्द देगा यार?
तो यार ये
मेरे साथ
तेरे को देख के कोई नहीं सोचेगा कि
I think the funniest part ये जब मेरे साथ हुआ था misgendering वाला. मैं मॉम के साथ जा रहा हूँ सुबह ऐसे ही जॉगिंग के लिए. सामने से 2 लड़के आ रहे हैं, ठीक है, दूर से मुझे सुनाई दे रहा है. ये इतने गधे कि उनको समझ भी नहीं आया कि थोड़ा धीरे बात करो. एक बोलता दूसरे से लड़की है क्या. सामने आते नहीं दाढ़ी है दाढ़ी है.
भाई यार
कॉन्वर्सेशन हो गई थी ये किसी की.
नहीं मुझे तो
This happens.
क्लिप्स भेजी गई है ना. बॉम्बे टॉकीज में आई हैड अ प्रॉपर सीक्वेंस ऑफ ड्रेसिंग अप लाइक अ गर्ल. तो स्कूल में तो मतलब बेशरम दोस्त, मैंने बताया जैसे 6th स्टैंडर्ड में था मैं, तो मेरी तो बजाते ही थे उस बात पे कि अरे ये तो लड़की बनाया ब्ला ब्लू ब्ली. ठीक है यार क्या फर्क पड़ता है.
क्या क्या पूछते थे वो तुझसे?
ये पूछते थे कि भाई ठीक है यार मैं क्या ही बोल. ये एक बार थोड़ा कट कर देते फिर मैं बताता हूँ. बट आई रिमेंबर हाउ precocious Zoya Akhtar was about this. She told me she used to tell me they will tease you, people will tease you, you come to me and tell them, you come to me and tell me, I will tell them, I will scold them, I will fight for you, I will do this. So she always was aware कि बच्चे होते हैं ऐसे जो चिढ़ाएंगे तुझे. पर तू क्यों चिढ़ रहा है, तू तो एक्टर है, तेरा तो काम है ये करना, तो तेरे को चिढ़ने की जरूरत है. तू लड़की नहीं बना, तूने बस जो डांसर तेरी बहन की हेल्प करने के लिए डांसर जैसा पैशन फुलफिल किया और कुछ नहीं. तो वो हमेशा बोलती थी, लाइक शी यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज टेल मी इवन एट द प्रीमियर. एंड तभी आई वाज लाइक या ठीक है, Zoya's got my back.
जैसे कोंकणा सेन शर्मा एक थी डांस जब गया. शी वाज आल्सो सच अ आई थिंक वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट लाइक पर्सनालिटी वाइज एक्टर्स.
Coincidence. Konkana ma'am in Ek Tha Dayan and
Ek Thi Dayan, yeah.
Ranveer Ek Thi Dayan and sorry Ek Tha Tiger and Ranveer Shore as my father in Bombay Talkies. Abhi as you know.
So I remember that time I had PSP.
Yeah boy.
Yeah,
Upgrade.
promotion.
Upgrade in life. Yeah.
So I remember like Konkana ma'am saw that I had PSP, and then after a while she got me like 2-3 games
Wow.
on disc as gift.
Bro, these perks come
Yeah.
when you're a child actor. So I remember I was doing this film with Amol Gupte and film हो गई. He was super impressed by my works.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
He came to me and he's like, क्या चाहिए? तो I said, यार सर मेरे सब दोस्तों के पास फ़ोन है, मुझे एक फ़ोन मिल जाए ना. कौन सा फ़ोन चाहिए? सर ब्लैकबेरी चल रहा है आजकल, ब्लैकबेरी कर्व. प्लीज़ सर प्लीज़ आई वांट इट. ठीक है. आई थॉट ठीक है तो मतलब ठीक है नहीं आएगा. पैकअप होता है एंड there's a थैली रेडी फॉर मी. लाइक क्या आ गया ना फ़ोन. मैंने देखा, मैंने मम्मी को देखा, मम्मी फ़ोन. नमन नहीं तू दे दे वापस. मम्मी यार मम्मी ऐसे नहीं यार, वो लाए अभी किसको देंगे. तू नहीं लेगा, मैं पहले बोल दे बवापस दे दे. अमोल साहब क्या इशू है. नमन तू फ़ोन लेके जा. फ़ोन मैं तेरे लिए लाया हूँ कि आंटी के लिए. तू लेके जा.
Nice.
सर मैं लेके जा रहा हूँ. मैं तो लेके जा रहा हूँ. बाय 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 बाय. मॉम इज लाइक यू शुड हैव गिवन इट बैक.
Yeah, समझता ही नहीं है.
वेरी बैड. तो फिर आई हैड टू आस्क परमिशन. मम्मी व्हाट्सएप डाउनलोड करूँ, वीचैट डाउनलोड करूँ, मेरे को सिम कार्ड तो दिला दो, ये वो सब तभी होता. तो मेरा फर्स्ट फोन था. आई गॉट अ गिफ्ट.
Nice.
माय फर्स्ट फोन.
I had Nokia C3 यार.
But
वही
phones, bro, I'm still a big fan of the BlackBerry curve. यार.
BlackBerry was
My
a
dad
thing
had
यार.
phone.
BlackBerry was amazing.
बिजनेस कॉल्स के लिए सारे ब्लैकबेरीज होते थे और इट वाज वेरी सिक्योर ना.
Yeah.
वन ऑफ द बेस्ट
BlackBerry
सिक्योर.
used to be मेरे ख्याल हर it's like BlackBerry had अपना एक पूरा era भाई. Every
BBM was a thing and how,
BBM was a
bro,
thing.
BBM pins and all
Nokia,
of
even
that.
Nokia had.
Then
was
Nokia,
also-
मतलब
even
Nokia-
the Sony phones, like the Sony phones, you know, Sony
Lumia.
Ericsson.
Lumia आने के time they messed
तो
up.
Nokia का था.
They messed up.
So what happened with Nokia was that it was sold to Microsoft. Like the phone division of Nokia was sold to Microsoft, and Microsoft bought it just so they can launch their Windows platform on the phone.
okay.
And which better phone? क्योंकि उस time तो Nokia had more share
But
than all
damn
others.
cool
Right,
the
right.
software, हाँ. अभी I recall that and bro वो grids थे Microsoft के on.
वैसे नहीं आते थे ऐसे.
White, wow, not bad. हाँ, not bad यार. बिका नहीं ना इतना दो.
My
iPhone
mom had
4
an-
था यार. iPhone 4 जो था ना वो बेस्ट
I think for me it was 5S.
5 and 4
The size and it was such a
bro
cute
the
phone यार.
fingerprint coolness bro वो रिंग आई थी जो फिंगरप्रिंट
हाँ, हर
की
कोई वो
मैं
ring
तो पता है मेरे मामा का था मेरे घर पे किसी का नहीं आया था मैं सिर्फ उनको बोलता था मेरे को रोज मेरे को जब भी मिलोगे ना मेरे को बस नया रोज फिंगरप्रिंट लगाने देना मेरे को कूल लगता है क्योंकि यू फील दैट ना यू फील दैट थिंग्स अगेन एंड अगेन
The process, yeah.
It was, I
It
think,
was
the
very
first
good.
phone with a fingerprint.
yes
मेरे पास HTC था, do you guys remember?
HTC yes sir my dad still has the
That
version
was-
of it doesn't work
Like that
anymore,
was
but
the first phone that I had. It was this big, white color HTC.
I remember
I used to play games on it.
oh yeah what phones insane
Samsung चल रहा है S3, S4.
bro
Bro,
for me
Samsung का एक phone आया था Samsung Champ.
Really?
It was like a before Android era phone.
Oh अच्छा.
तो Samsung recently came into the phone market. उन्होंने अपना खुद का एक ऐसे ही local software type develop करके like Samsung software, not an Android. They launched this series. उसमें एक Champ करके छोटू सा touch screen phone था. And it had a छोटू सा stylus as well. Like you can click and tick tick tick. So that was my first phone Champ करके ऐसे crazy होता था भाई वो.
Those times, yeah.
तो हमें कौन सा फोन मिल रहा है अभी?
yeah, I don't mind a flip fight
Same.
flip is a good phone
So
I like
it
it
is.
This sounds like a you problem, okay?
Universe.
आप अच्छे प्रमोटर हो जी
Universe of
आप बहुत
problems.
अच्छी मार्केटिंग करते हो
Even like, अच्छा चलो, let's come to some fashion things as well. What do you guys like to wear as a personality?
Clothes.
enough of chiller party now
Yeah.
enough of chiller party and
Jokes,
naked
yes.
jokes बस क्लोथ्स तो यार मतलब यार विशेष
कहाँ रहते हो? घर पे? घर का है? दुकान के आगे? दुकान का है? घर के आगे?
धागे क्या देता? Fiber.
नमन का कनाडा. मैं तुझे सताएगा ब्रो.
भाई,
Till the
मैंने
end.
क्या-
जब तक तू मुंबई नहीं
भाई
जाए.
मैंने क्या किया मैं तो चाह भी नहीं था ऐसा हो यार
तेरे पास ब्लैकबेरी आया था उस टाइम?
इसके बहुत साल बाद
तू सोच, तू बॉम्बे पहुंचा, इसका मतलब है रीच्ड क्वेश्चन मार्क, और बोलता है कहाँ? कनाडा.
फ्लैग आएगा कि
Canada. बट हाँ, कपड़े क्या क्या
like what basically
Basically, what's your fashion sense? Like, how do
Colours,
you go
what
about
do you
fashion?
like?
Like he said, he likes pink a lot. So
Yeah,
that way.
things like that. What colors do you like?
for me it's comfort यार loose pants tight t-shirts ठीक है and tight मतलब solid colors like ये है रेगुलर ही है मेरा इतना कुछ
मतलब breathable fabric,
बट
ऐसा
आई
कुछ
ऑल्सो बिलीव कि मेरा ना हर 2 साल बदलता रहता है लाइक 2 years बैक एंड कंसिडरिंग लास्ट 4 years आई हैव हैड अ बिग चेंज पहले तो सेंस ही नहीं था कुछ भी पहन लो लाइक कुछ भी हु केयर्स बट लाइक इन द पास्ट 4 years थिंग्स हैव बिकम बेटर
एक काम करते हैं, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट मूवीज. What, which is the latest movie that you felt like really moved you, maybe blew your mind?
जवान है जवान तू
यार मैंने
भाई
देखी
मेरे को
नहीं.
ही नहीं हिला दिया फिल्म ने भाई बॉक्स ऑफिस को भी तो हिला दिया यार
मैंने देखी नहीं.
यार
मैंने भी नहीं देखी है.
guys I think it's for me it's Bollywood's best action
Best action?
genuinely I felt it ऐसा मुझे लगा and now I'm hoping Tiger 3
I think
Tiger
for,
3 तो yes bro. Tiger तो.
I think for me it's Banshees of Inisherin यार, क्योंकि
Do you come with subtitles?
क्या बोला
इसका सीसी दबा
सी.
Banshees of Inisherin, वो मैं बाद में बता दूंगा क्या उसकी स्पेलिंग क्या है जो भी है. So
पहला वर्ड थोड़ा ना दिल्ली में वो थोड़ा fast बोल जाना तू।
Banshees.
थोड़ा वो लग जाएगा
Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah, like tell us about it.
I think Everything Everywhere came out last year, right? So उसी के टाइम के अराउंड दिस फिल्म केम आउट एंड कॉलिन फैरल वाज वन ऑफ द लीड एक्टर एंड ही इज़ एक्चुअली लाइक अगर बात करें आइडल्स की अगर बात करें या फेवरेट एक्टर्स की बात करें इज़ वन ऑफ देम. तो द फिल्म मुझे सबसे अच्छी बात वही लगी कि इसका सब्जेक्ट इतना सिंपल था. 2 friends, उसमें से एक बोलता है कि भाई वी कांट बी फ्रेंड्स एनीमोर and the other guy Colin is just trying to regain that friendship for the whole film. It's just that, and it's dark comedy. So
you're तो all
Yeah.
in for dark comedy anyway
no yaar I like
Same,
every
bro.
genre irrespective of anything yaar.
Yeah, bro.
तो because it started mainly during COVID जब कुछ था नहीं करने को तो I started watching world cinema. तो मैंने फ्रेंच सिनेमा, जापानीज, इटालियन सब ऐसे देखते गया. वन डायरेक्टर स्पेशली हु एक्चुअली स्टक विद मी वाज डेविड लिंच. तो डेविड लिंच की जो फिल्म्स है इट्स मोस्टली बेस्ड ऑन surrealism and experimental stuff, and that actually opened my eyes like भाई मतलब you can do so many things, especially his series. तो ये जो मेरा tattoo है, oh this one, it's based on one of his shows called Twin Peaks.
Okay.
तो Twin Peaks की भी story it's very like शुरू में it sounds very simple like there is a woman जिसकी एक dead body बीच पे मिली है, and it's happening in a town like a small town called Twin Peaks. And there's an FBI agent who comes to that town to see and start investigating, and it's just that's the plot. But जो आगे जो चीज़ बढ़ती है,
The way
it's
the
so
perspective
cool, it's so
changes.
metaphorical, so amazing. There's a supernatural entity in Twin Peaks, और उसका birth जो दिखाया है, the origin. Now अब इसका जो explanation है, David Lynch never explains his work. It's up to the viewer कि तुम्हारा interpretation क्या है. There's a video literally on YouTube right now. There's a guy who researched about Twin Peaks for a whole year और उसको उसने explain किया. The video is of 4 hours. And he explained शुरू से there are 3 seasons and 2 movies.
Okay.
उसने पूरा explain किया. Before starting the video, I really liked this thing about him कि उसने, और ये this can apply to any other films यार, मतलब if you have not watched the show, don't watch this video, and even if you have watched the show, even if you are the expert of Twin Peaks, this still applies to you because तुम्हारा पर्सपेक्टिव अलग है. अगर मैं एक्सप्लेन करूँगा तो हो सकता है जो मज़ा तुमने लिया हो वो चेंज हो जाए. मे बी you'll start hating the show, maybe you'll love it even more.
It's too open to perception.
Exactly, and that's what I love about cinema यार, मतलब
Wow. It
so
intrigues
amazing.
you almost. ना
So
कि
that
लगता है कि वो क्या निकल सकता
हाँ,
है.
and that entity उसका जो birth दिखाया it was so good. Like अब obviously it's वो explanation सही है नहीं है, it's up to David Lynch. So there's a shot, okay, there's a nuclear explosion, and that explosion goes on for like 4-5 minutes. It's just the explosion and the camera is zooming inside the mushroom cloud. Mushroom cloud के अंदर जा रहा है धीरे, nothing else is happening. And that mushroom, I'm just confused कि हो क्या रहा है, what is happening, like why is this just showing the explosion. That guy explained कि that explosion is the origin of that supernatural entity.
Okay.
Because once you go inside, you start seeing the things which then gets connected
Yeah.
with that entity. It's so deep, yeah.
यार मतलब ये so this is the goal of the मतलब main thing of the film, right? You need to have different audiences understanding different perspectives, seeing your roles in different मतलब हर एक चीज if you can leave it to the consumer so perfectly कि
Yeah.
people won't like let them take it the way they want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the job.
There's
that he
so many
wanted to do.
videos where जो directors हैं वो लोग देख रहे हैं explanation कि उनके जो films हैं उस पे क्या interpretation दिया audience ने, and they get impressed कि oh wow,
ऐसे भी सोच सकते हैं.
उनके जो thoughts हैं उनको cross कर लिया उन्होंने.
There's this really old story, and this is like with a real poet, like a big time poet. So what happened was कि there's this big time poet who wrote this big time piece which was पागल हो गए सब, and then a generation or 2 later there was this little kid who had that and had to read that. तो वो बच्चे ने सोचा कि ये टीचर के समझने से अच्छा तो आई जस्ट गो टू द पोइट एंड आस्क हिम, वो मेरे साइड में ही रहते हैं. तो वेंट टू द पोइट एंड ही आस्क्ड हिम कि सर ये पोएम में जो आपने ये लिखा है इसमें इसका क्या मतलब है. तो द पोइट आंसर्ड विद कि जब मैंने ये लिखी थी तो इसका मतलब 2 लोग जानते थे, मैं और भगवान. आज इसका मतलब सिर्फ एक ही बंदा जानता है, भगवान.
Oh wow.
Because that's what art is, right? Art is the expression which even you don't know you have inside of you, and then it comes out of you in the form of art.
Yeah.
That's why it's so pure. That's why AI art can never replace
It can
human
never,
art.
yeah,
वैसे वाला
never.
scene.
Because it's almost AI is almost picking up from already what exists.
It already exists,
So
yeah.
it's, it's not new, but it's just a newer design, but not a new thought. Thoughts are basically
Easier way,
Yeah.
simplified way.
एक्सपीरियंस पे भी बेस करता है. बिकॉज अब जैसे मुझे फिल्म मेकिंग में जाना है, सो व्हेन आई राइट अ स्टोरी, अब मैंने ऐसी स्टोरीज लिखी जो बहुत पहले लिखी थी, व्हेन आई वाज 16-17. अब अगर मैं देखता हूँ और अगर मैं उसको रीराइट करूँगा तो मेरा एक नया परसेप्शन बन जाएगा. बिकॉज उस टाइम से लेकर अब तक जो मैंने एक्सपीरियंस किया है, then I'll start writing and I'm like, okay, this is getting better now. So it's two different things, and I think experience obviously matters once you age.
For you, it's Jawan.
Means Jawan.
Okay. For the action sequences.
For the
right?
action, and bro, like you're watching Shah Rukh Khan again this year and you're still in awe of the fact that the guy is doing it all. He's doing the romance, he's doing everything, like, and how?
भाई हाँ
please
मतलब
यार, I think अभी भी है theater में, तो please
हाँ, I think है
and
कुछ
I don't
theatres
think ये
में.
OTT fun worthy है यार. So these films, I honestly feel like they call it mass, but I feel it's more of, you know, it's like a festival in itself. Like you see Tiger 3 now, you'll be like, I want to watch it.
It'll be a
regardless
festival.
of the story.
In the words of
It's-
Martin Scorsese, amusement parks.
Yes, it is. It's some event where, you know, you will hear people. I was in IMAX, okay. Now people consider IMAX to be elite. They don't scream, they don't shout. Bro, I had people shouting, singing, and even dancing in the seats. I'm not joking.
That's the part of cinema. Like
Yeah.
वो तुमने जैसे initially in the podcast we said कि there was something about how that VR thing can never replace cinema, because in India cinema is, though we were watching this one podcast, it had PVR का जो owner है Mr. Bijli, he was there and he was explaining कि उनके जो loyal customer programs होते हैं उसमें they used to get reviews like that we really like coming to the PVR because the toilets smell nice.
Yeah.
Because it's an occasion for us.
It's also a thing. When
हमारे-
you smell popcorn and you get it.
हाँ.
You smell.
So it's like we feel safe to bring our kids there because watching a movie, to bring my wife there, I feel safe because she has a nice place to go loo.
A family day out.
Exactly.
In India,
and
it's a-
PVRs and all these elite cinema houses always offer you comfort. Like you, I'm not saying you spend endless money for insignia, but once you take that experience, I don't think you will ever think कि चलो यार अगर ये फिल्म मेरे को आराम से देखनी है for the luxury of it मैं देखूंगा यार. Like I won't miss out on insignia, but भाई औकात.
Some people say ना कि like
Please.
maybe the theaters will die in the future, the OTT will remain, and नहीं
It's
वो तो
all,
नहीं
see,
होना.
it all happens because people get, you know, frail about the fact that
हाँ.
कि क्या होगा अब क्या होगा.
You know, just imagine COVID में थोड़ा टाइम अंदर रहने से दुनिया उसके बाद कितना spend
कितना चेंज हुई है जो पिछले 10-15 साल में नहीं हुई वो 1-2 साल में हो
तुम इतना
गई.
कंस्ट्रिक्ट हो जाते हो कि तुमको फूटना तो है ही बाहर
हाँ,
जाके
and
यार.
that's
It's
what
almost
happened.
choking. तुम I felt very off घर पे यार कैसा सा लग
अच्छा
रहा था.
तुम्हें तुम्हारे साथ होता है मेरे साथ और पर्व के साथ तो बहुत होता है whenever we are just like sitting down eating something Netflix खोलते हैं या कोई भी चीज़ खोलते हैं यार कितना कंटेंट है देखने का.
मैं
एंडलेस.
ऐसा था और
रुका
मैं
है.
ऐसा आदमी हूँ कि मैं हमेशा वापस का सेम
Same भाई धमाल देख रहा
For me मैं अगर अपसेट हूँ ना तो मैं बस जग्गा जासूस का फर्स्ट 45 मिनट्स देख लूँगा and I'll be the happiest person.
for me that is the movie Karwa.
Karwa, Irfan Khan.
I like literally when I'm at my lowest I watch it and I just feel on
3 Idiots bro.
Three
Three Idiots.
यार.
जब
All these
मैं
is-
बहुत दुखी होता हूँ 3 Idiots देखता हूँ.
मैं भी यार अपसेट हूँ तो जगह लगाओ यार तुम देखो उसमें गलती से मिस्टेक यार और बस खत्म यार you're happy.
दहिए तेरी बता कोई मूवी जो भी
3
recent में-
अच्छा recent में which I really liked. I rewatched कमीने.
Okay.
तो
You saw कुत्ते?
नहीं.
I think you should watch it.
Okay.
After this.
तो हुआ क्या था कमीने मैंने देखी थी बट तब मैं 5th-6th क्लास में था एंड आई कुडंट गेट शिट क्यों मेरे को नहीं पता था को क्या होती है ब्रो मतलब तब तो बहुत ही बच्चे थे पता ही नहीं था ये सब
आटा ही लग रहा होगा.
तो समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था कि क्या हो रहा है और क्यों हो रहा है उस टाइम वो देख ली पता नहीं चला तो आई वाज टॉकिंग टू वन ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स एंड वी वर जस्ट डिस्कसिंग हाउ शाहिद कपूर हैज ग्रोन एज अ कैरेक्टर एंड तो उसने बोला कि यार उसकी कमीने बहुत शॉर्ट थी तो मैंने कहा अच्छी है वो तो इज लाइक बहुत अच्छी है तो आई रिवॉच्ड कमीना एंड भाई उसमें भी लाइक एवरी एक्टर देयर इज वो कल्ट क्लासिक एक्टर्स हैं सारे हाँ इट्स अ वेरी गुड मूवी
लाल रंग is also one.
लाल रंग इज हैव यू वॉच्ड
I
लाल
have not
रंग
seen it.
लाल रंग इज रणदीप हुड्डा
Okay.
करनाल बता रहा था ना करनाल
Oh, yeah,
दैट
yeah,
इज शॉट इन करनाल पूरी
Wow,
मूवी इज शॉट
okay.
इन करनाल
Wow,
yeah.
wow, wow, देखूंगा.
One of the wow. एक have you watched Spotlight by any chance?
No,
ये
I missed that.
जो you remember हल्क कौन है?
मार्क रफलो. हाँ हाँ.
हाँ
Yeah.
मैं ब्रूस बैंनर बोल रहा हूँ
नहीं मैं पहले वाला जो हल्क था वो बोले एडवर्ड नॉर्टन बोलने वाला था मैं.
But like that guy is there and the cast is like I think McAdams भी है उसमें.
क्रेजी कास्ट है पूरी कास्ट ही crazy
Yeah, one of the most beautiful directions I've seen. मतलब मैं कोई भी बंदा like anybody I meet and if they ask me for a suggestion I tell that go watch that movie.
I recently saw this film, it's a Netflix original called Annihilation. मैं डर गया.
Natalie Portman.
मैं डर गया.
Watch Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, yeah, I want to watch. I've heard a lot of this.
And Black Mirror
I
is
think
like
Netflix
वो multiple
launched
things वाला मतलब ऐसे
Dark एक बहुत अच्छी लगी थी. Dark was really good.
But a lot of people said Dark समझ नहीं आई यार. I don't
Like
know.
I didn't watch it.
Like it's boring. And
At
it's
that
like-
time I was in
Depends
the-
on audience.
Depends on the audience.
At that
Like
time I
major
was
reviews I
into-
got from was this.
उसके लिए because you have to pay attention a lot.
Exactly,
And काफी audience होते हैं जिनको भाई देखना है तो मजे करने के लिए
Yeah,
देखना है,
yeah,
उनको दिमाग नहीं लगाना इतना.
me like Dark is something I would watch. It's not कि वही लेकिन मैं पूरा दिन जब ये ऑफिस में भड़क करके घर जा रहा हूँ
हाँ, then,
मेरे
yeah.
को अपने खाना खाने के लिए आधा घंटा कुछ देखना है तो वो आधा घंटा मैं डार्क नहीं देखूंगा मैं
Obviously.
फुकरे धमाल ढोल मैं ये देखूंगा भाई
मेरे और पर्फ के तो like we have 2-3 shows that we watch again and again that are 2.5 Men.
Modern
And then
Family.
Modern Family and one is like have you seen Will Smith's first show?
और
Fresh Prince of
Bel-Air.
Bel-Air. Shut up.
हाँ
I
bro
watched
it's like
it.
our show
मेरे डाउनलोड में अभी मैं सोच रहा हूँ प्लेन में देखूंगा
that scene.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is my I'm putting it out
Bro,
in the universe if I'm supposed to do a show manifestation for a show like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and I want to play Will Smith's character because that show is epic.
It's epic, bro. It's epic.
I watch it every day.
You guys
Every-
know right? It's shot live.
हाँ
जब वो
they were
हो रहा है
performing
ना,
live
So
like.
this was
तूने
something
last
of this
episode नहीं
sort.
देखा?
Like ये
नहीं मैंने जानबूझ खत्म नहीं किया है मैं बार बार
Bro,
मैं चौथे
it's all
scene
a
में ही
it's
जाता
all a
हूँ.
studio with the one side open. You just walk inside the house and
There is this house, I know that for
Yeah.
sure. These guys had a reunion.
Yeah.
I saw that, and the father has died, I guess.
bro, that
And
was so
yeah,
sad.
I saw the entire thing where they are in the house. I want to go to that house. But
So it's
That
like when they
scene-
walk out
Yeah.
they walk out of the stage they don't walk out of a
उसमें एक
location.
सीन था which actually stuck with me. ये I think when he's bashing his stepdad I think or someone and he's like कि,
अच्छा,
I'll be
वो
a better
that
dad.
went viral yeah so yeah
Such a
his-
great performance यार
his
उस
dad
scene
comes
में.
back bro
and Will Smith was our age.
every
Will Smith
character
was-
in that
and last तक आते आते Will
Amazing.
Smith was the producer of the show
yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
like, for obvious reasons.
Bro, I think that
Every person in that
Every-
Carlton has had me
by Will
That
Smith
dying in
that-
the
उसमें
guy-
Will Smith
The
के
father also, यार.
jokes मतलब वो
Wow, वो क्या उसके
have
हाइप पे
you
उड़ाता है
have you
उसकी
seen
fat
that,
jokes
have you
like
seen
उसके
that
कितने
episode in which like वो snooker table वाला होता है जिसमें he
I don't know.
I remember that
this
scene.
happened with one of my friends in real life and I was like bro कितना fun हुआ like dad going tuck.
Bro, what a show,
F
यार.
by what a show and the way Will Smith moves
It's the
a
swag
proper
of the-
crib
Bro, I think
proper crib
that guy was doing what he was at that
true,
age.
true.
He was actually doing
उसका
that.
नाम Will Smith उसमें everything
Yes,
was
it's
that.
Will. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Will,
Even
it's
the
Will.
father, bro. What?
हाँ.
What a guy! What an actor, yeah. Superb.
And like I think Fresh Prince of Bel-Air का जो whole storyline गई है ना वो end में भी like it came to an end because they wanted it to come to an end. Otherwise, I think हाँ अभी एक और नया आ गया if you know. So they reshot the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and they have I think it's on CNBC or some हाँ something on that. आ गया है वो नया season. Like
With
मतलब
Will?
no new characters.
So this happened
everything is
exactly
new.
with that 70s show. So that 70s
Do
show
you know?
was really good, and I
have you
loved
watched it?
obviously entire lockdown I finished that show. And
That
my
show.
favorite
तो
show.
उसका
But now,
कौन सा है?
yeah,
Like, what's
that
it called
90s
now?
show they've done it. And the only cool part
I've
about
heard of
that,
this
the only
90s
cool part
show,
about that is. All the Purana characters have had a cameo in the
Cameo
90s show,
and
which has
उनके जो-
got me also hooting.
हाँ, I
कि
think
wow.
जो parents होते हैं ना वो ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स होते
हाँ
हैं
तो
and
नहीं
like-
हाँ वो बच्चे उनके
Yes,
अभी उनपे
yes.
90s शो है
हाँ.
which is okay
तो ये
but
तो crazy
70s
concept
show
है
of course
70s
20s show
बहुत
40s
मस्त
show
है,
60s
बहुत
show चलाते
70
रहो
show Netflix से हट चुका है अब
क्यों मैं
I
यार
downloaded
complain कर रहा
all the
था यार.
episodes I have it in my hard disk and
Amazing.
one of the playlists that I have made मतलब मैं बहुत कम बनाई है एक playlist जिसमें सारे seasons एक combined है like it doesn't stop it goes around like for a lot of time like I think
भाई
hours
70s show epic and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air hands down मैं कभी भी this is like Tarak Mehta for me I can
Yes,
watch this
yes,
on loop
exactly.
Fresh
These
Prince
two
is-
shows are
yeah,
Tarak Mehta वहाँ
exactly.
के for me और Tarak Mehta and भाभी जी घर पर है ये दोनों shows और वो दोनों shows मैं हमेशा on loop देखूंगा
Damn. I wish I could like meet.
I want Visshesh make na.
There are also really good British comedies if you have seen.
British comedies. Okay.
There's a show called In Betweeners.
Okay. I know one British comedy.
इन बिटवीनर्स ना तो हम लोग जब रीडिंग कर रहे थे इमेच्योर का तो प्रेम ने वो एग्जांपल और मेरे दिमाग में वही चला था इट्स लाइक काफ़ी थीम मिलती जुलती है उससे इन बिटवीनर्स से एंड ही गेव द एग्जांपल आई वाज लाइक या दैट्स व्हाट आई वाज थिंकिंग अगेन 4 कैरेक्टर्स बट उनका वही है मतलब जो चलता रहता था बकचोद वो सब वही होता रहता था एंड सो गुड यार देन आफ्टर लाइफ जो आई थी शो आई थिंक इट्स ऑन नेटफ्लिक्स और प्रॉब्ली समथिंग जो ऑफिस का ओरिजिनल वर्जन था इट वाज ओरिजिनली यूके वर्जन तो फिर बाद में यूएस गॉट मोर पॉपुलर
There was an Indian version also.
And
Hotstar पे आता
I think
there's an Indian Friends version also.
हाँ Indian Friends version. They copied the exact like the cafe ना I think.
Chinappa.
They wanted to create everything again.
Yeah.
No clue. I am so
Did you guys see
Out of-
Sweet Life of
Zack and Cody.
Zack and
I watched Karan and Kabir. Sweet Life of
Karan and Kabir, yeah.
I used to watch Shake It Up, Sweet Life of Karan and Kabir, Best of Luck Nikki.
Best of Luck
Me
Nikki,
and my
yeah.
sister. ये हम लोग
और वो भी Wizards of Waverly Place.
Bro, I love Drake and Josh यार. Drake and Josh किसी ने
We
देखा?
were discussing that day that
अरे
we had
BoJack.
BoJack तो
that
ये तो
was-
different बात ही अलग हो गई.
बहुत अलग
Cowardly,
है तो.
यार, I forget the name.
Which one?
Courage the Cowardly.
Courage the
Cowardly.
Cowardly,
Yeah.
bro. That was
Yeah.
nightmare fuel, bro. The things they used to.
used to come at late night.
पत्थर लौटा
लौटा
दो
दो.
वरना
The funny thing
पाप
was, he used to
लगेगा.
कितना पैसा कितना देगा?
Once what happened was is like when we were creating our reels and all ना और उस वक्त हम विल स्मिथ के ऊपर इतने पागल हो रहे थे because we saw it like I think for the first time properly and like one of the creators outside from I think he's from Mexico like I think Garcia like Eric Garcia. So we texted him with like he was shooting with Serena Williams, Venus Williams and Will Smith at that time.
For that उनकी जो
Like उनका कोई
King Richard उनकी movie आई थी.
King Richard उसके लिए. So
Apple नहीं Apple TV पे थी क्या?
It's on Netflix I think. Prime.
कुछ तो इसके लिए उसको ऑस्कर मिला था ना I guess.
bro
By
just watch
the
it.
movies, I don't know if they got an Oscar or not, but it's amazing. It's like
Yeah, I've heard. I
Will
think he got an
Smith
Oscar for
Will Smith played that role.
crazy. And just the journey, मतलब, I am having goosebumps right now thinking about it. It's like he planned like the original guy Richard, who's father to Serena and Venus Williams. He planned their whole life legit before they were born.
So उसकी पूरी story है.
The whole story about
Which
how
happened
as it
it
happened.
What?
So what happened was we texted him with all our reels like we are creating a brand in India and we are really inspired by your edits and everything. He replied, man.
Wow.
Bro, at that moment while he was shooting with Will Smith, he replied. He was like, bro, I can see a lot of inspiration from my reels. Keep up the good work.
What?
And I was
Crazy,
like,
bro,
"Bhai,
crazy."
That
Big
person
stuff.
who just replied is sitting with Will Smith right now. Damn,
Must
I'm
be like,
watching
hey
his
guy,
show.
we'll watch this.
Hey guy,
These people
Just
like-
imagine, bro, crazy. Yeah.
What happened? You never
Yeah,
know.
and that's what Instagram has done, man. I feel like we can
that's how it is.
I think I would want people to because बाहर के जितने actors हैं actresses हैं they have a lot of like I would say respect to our spiritual India like जो where we are really connected with our roots. I would want them to come here and enjoy it the way they imagine it. Like people come but they don't tell.
Will
they
happen.
just go and go. But
We were just discussing outside me and Visshesh ki before the podcast that वही अपना that next decade is India's decade.
we would want them to
Everyone is looking towards India.
There was a short film director, I think उसका कुछ तो viral हो गया था बीच में. He only allowed specific audience to watch his short film. So what they had to do was DM him your 3 top horror films. और अगर उसको लगेगा कि that yeah it's good, only then he'll send you the link. तो मैंने भेज दिया उसने मुझे. I'm like, हाँ.
दिखाना भाई.
top 3 पहले बता फिर
हाँ,
link
top 3
बताना
बता
बाद में.
I wouldn't exactly say top 3 because then I have to actually think about
What
it.
was
But
the
उस step
top
पे
three
मेरे
that
दिमाग में
you
ये
told
3 आ
him?
गई थी
हाँ,
कि
वो वाली.
these 3 one is Jacob's Ladder, then there is Possession,
I have seen
and
that.
then the third one is The Empty Man. The Empty Man is really good film यार. So अभी एक recently एक और show आया था which I was going to talk about. It's called Severance. It's on Apple TV right now. I think you might have heard of it. Adam Scott, Ben Stiller was the director.
Okay.
Such a great concept, yaar. I mean, so it's like normal office goers, but whenever you go to office, right, your memory changes inside the lift.
What?
And then when you reach the office, you know the guys, you know your colleagues. Once you get out of the office, you don't know your colleagues.
Okay.
And there's a very
तो बट
hidden...
ये तो रियलिटी में भी होता है ना, जैसे बंदा जब कनाडा जा रहा होता है तो he forgets his colleagues.
Yeah, he
But
forgets
जब
his
वो
colleague.
वापस आता है तो he
Yeah.
remembers his
उसको
colleagues.
नहीं
मैंने
मालूम.
टिकट्स भी नहीं कराई थी
I
यार.
think people just don't care.
They
you know?
don't.
not-
Like, oh my God.
Industry, yeah, it's this
Manager
only.
of, like,
Yeah. People don't care.
चलते.
नहीं, अब सच निकल रहा है.
क्या यार?
Canada.
सालों में अकेला नहीं था यार. दूसरे actors भी थे.
बेचारा बोल रहा है मुझे तो
है
पता
तो
नहीं
तू
था।
अभी ना इधर.
यहाँ तो तू अकेला है ना.
नहीं किया bro, that's the case. Have you guys watched the show that is, अरे यार वो कौन सा है जो अपन उस दिन देख रहे थे?
कुछ कंटेस्ट.
यार
लापता
उसमें अरे नहीं अरे
लापता गंजला.
CID.
Have you guys seen? अरे नहीं, White Collar. Yeah, it's like a fun thing, but that guy is a con man who becomes a FBI consultant.
Oh, which is on?
Hotstar.
There's this film which I watched. I forgot the name. I think it was called The Plains. And कोई story नहीं उस film में. It's like a sort of like documentary about this one guy going back home after every like वही 9 to 5 job. घर जा रहा है, white collar job वही जो है. और उसके गाड़ी के अंदर ही पूरी film है.
अच्छा.
There's only one fixed camera. और उसके साथ कोई बीच बीच में आता रहता है बैठने के लिए. And that's the director. And they just talk about normal stuff.
Okay.
There are scenes which 7-8 मिनट तक there are no dialogues, बस गाड़ी चल रही है. And I saw that film in one sitting. And 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours. I was just inside the car.
बट आई लव जैसे मेरा और दिव्यम का एक ऐसे सॉर्ट ऑफ ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट टाइप है. तो जब यहाँ से नोएडा की तरफ जाते हैं ना तो एक बहुत ही क्रेजी सोसाइटी आती है ब्रो. इट्स लाइक ह्यूज. और वो पूरा एक ऐसे दिस सर्कल filled with houses. There is no gap in between. ऐसे मतलब
Flats or bungalows?
flats
Okay.
and like तू उस बिल्डिंग को किसी भी एंगल से देख, all you'll see is flats. There is no plain wall or something. तो भाई हम सोचते हैं कि इसके अंदर FPV, सबके यहाँ पर एक GoPro और एक प्रॉपर सीज वाली मूवी भाई. क्रेजी सीन.
रेड देखी मैंने, रेड वाली.
कोई ऐसा नहीं, कोई कैमरा नहीं, कोई डायलॉग्स नहीं. मतलब डायलॉग भी वही कि अगर गोली लगी है तो भाई बचा, मतलब legit natural shit what happens there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
For me, I think that's the best action film.
Yeah.
Really?
It's crazy. Very good.
हाँ, it's
very
crazy.
good. Three parts.
Amazing action.
I'll watch.
So I think the kind of films which inspires me nowadays, filmmakers के perspective से, it's something which is simple yet profound. Because अब last year जब मैंने graduation किया था अपने filmmaking course से, so I did it from Thakur College, and 99% of the students were always making something psychological, thriller या horror या something which was tense. अब ये सब देख के मैं खुद बोर हो जाता हूँ कि मतलब कितना हम लोग फिक्शनल बना रहे हैं. यू हैव टू क्रिएट, मुझे लगता है खुद की कुछ ऐसा बनाओ कि इट शुड बी सिंपल, रिलेटेबल, बट स्टिल प्रोफाउंड, स्टिल इम्पैक्टफुल. एंड आई थिंक दैट इज मोर टफ than creating something
Which
fictional.
is not happening nowadays.
Which is not happening nowadays.
Like majority, all these mass films also, somewhere they're fictional and not real. But yeah, times aate hai. Like 2 years back, we see simple films doing so well. Like the Ayushmann Rajkumar Rao genre. Doing
Yeah.
so well. Like people would love to watch
True,
these
true,
small town.
अब यही एग्जांपल जब मैंने पहले बोला था Banshees of Inisherin, अब लास्ट ईयर जब Everything Everywhere, which won almost all the Oscars, Banshees didn't win a single one.
Yeah.
And that kind of pissed me off because in a way I like Banshees more than Everything Everywhere. Because उन लोग ने इतने छोटे से टॉपिक को इतना अच्छी तरह दिखा है. मल्टीवर्स को तुम कितना भी दिखा सकते हो.
I think
There's
audience के भी
limitless.
phase होते हैं.
Yeah,
Exactly.
जाते रहते हैं.
Exactly.
I
वो
would
phase भी
love
होता ही है.
some movies in some cases where my mood might be like that, और वो बाद में transition.
And also awards are a lot based on what's currently trending.
Because अभी जब बारबी और ओपनहाइमर आई थी, आई थिंक एक शिफ्ट चालू हो गया है. बिकॉज अब मार्वल के बारे में उतनी बातें नहीं करी जा रही जितना
there has been a downgrade in
हाँ एंड वॉर और
मार्वल ने तो अपना सीन खुद भाई
खुद का
टू मच मार्वल नाउ
Too much
इतनी
Marvel
सीरीज इतनी मूवीज आई कैन नॉट कीप अप विद दैट पहले हम वेट करते थे 8 महीने 10 महीने वेट
Exactly,
कर रहे हैं
हाँ,
कि एक एवेंजर्स
hype
मूवी
create होता था।
बीच में एक एंटमैन आ गई या कुछ आ गई नाउ दे हैव किल्ड इट
they've killed the hype.
Yeah.
The hype that used to be where, you know, the you're still big, but the kid inside you wants to watch.
अब तो लगता नहीं है यू गो टू बुक माई शो कोई ना कोई मार्वल की लगी रहती है डोंट नो कि कब आ गई या कब चलेगी
Marvel लगी भी नहीं है तो Disney Plus
हॉटस्टार पे
हाँ आई जाती है वो तो
guys we need to wrap this up it has been an amazing conversation
Thank you so much.
सीक्वल करते चलो उसका
डन है वी आर गोना हैव यू अगेन गाइस ये कॉन्वर्सेशन आई डोंट थिंक कभी खत्म हो सकती
if you weren't an actor what would you'd be a director
I would be a director, writer, or a musician because that was my OG dream to be a musician. Because I was always into music.
one favorite
Still.
character
One favorite,
character
which I played.
that
यार
you played or someone else played
yeah maybe you wanted to play it
मैं अपनी बात करता हूँ which I played यार I think it's tough to say because सारे characters ने एक sort of inspiration दिया but which I really enjoyed I think it would be Ektidan because that was challenging it was something different
Fair.
क्योंकि मैंने इतने कॉमेडी कर लिए so that is something different.
if you weren't an actor
Definitely cricketer Virat Kohli.
Virat
Virat Kohli is still my inspiration for acting also. I feel sometimes you know he motivates in some ways कि यार commitment है उस बंदे में discipline है
100 by CR7 mindset
CR7 mindset exactly so bro.
I'm not into sports sorry.
one role that you would love to do
I would love to do a jagga and a barfi and also
Buffy
what
Buffy
and also some different negative role. Like I want to be the funny negative guy who kills you with you know you laugh when he kills or you laugh when he's bad.
There's a film called What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I think that was the first film. I think so. Leonardo DiCaprio की first film थी. He was very young, and I think that's his best performance.
Wow.
More than Wolf of Wall Street. He played a mentally retarded guy, and it's like a family-based essay. And his elder brother was Johnny Depp. Such a great performance, यार. Leo's best performance. I think मुझे वैसा कुछ रोल करने को
Same,
मिले
that's
तो
what,
will
that's
be
what
really
I want
fun.
to do. Something hatke because I'm
Yeah.
also too much into comedy and I mean people
Yeah.
love it.
do you want to be Speed I show Speed
I can actually, you know, there should be an interesting story about him, and yeah, I don't mind doing any.
one
story
role
like
you would like to do
man
if you weren't the founder of Spellstruck what would you be
Yeah.
doing like what is your
yeah like if I have to go to like this movie kind of person I would love to work in a sitcom
नहीं not just a movie but like कुछ और भी लाइफ में करना था मेरे को तो मैं तो फुटबॉलर होता if not this I
oh
would have
in that way no yaar businessman
business ही
Businessman.
this was something that I really matlab maybe a businessman who like tends to go into a lot of things because I really want to go into sports as well getting into fashion as well getting into other things as well
For me
because
also, I think business like inspires me and intrigues me. So I don't mind learning something new, like something that's not
business matlab makes you learn things when you're on the ground automatically
Yeah, yeah, that's what.
get out on the ground and you learn it.
personal experience से बता रहे हैं
Even
Masterclass.
this is something that we both have talked about that we really want to get into the journey of filmmaking. I won't say as a whole film,
but कुछ तो बनाना है
हाँ, so we'll start
Something
with the
creative.
yes. We wanted that to happen in our Spellstruck reels as well. We worked with Pulkit. He's the creative director, amazing person. वो जब कैमरा के पीछे दिखता है ना, it's very amazing.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot. So would love to go into that as well.
It's a balance, I guess. Behind the camera is also equal efforts.
100%
करना हो
bro.
तो बताना मुझे
Yeah,
reach
man.
out to me
मतलब सही बताऊँ हम दोनों का एक स्टोरी भी है तेरे को बताएंगे
अरे अरे
उसका नाम पता है क्या है इट ऑलवेज एंड्स द राइट वे
Nice, nice.
If I wasn't this I would have loved to be a footballer. I would still, matlab, before my journey ends, I would definitely be involved in football some way or the other.
Football All-Star.
Mumbai City FC new owner, Mr. Bar.
Or
Yeah.
a role that I would love to play would be.
Kabir Singh.
Shut up, bro.
Misogynist. तू भी misogynist है.
To play that character.
भाई मतलब
Doctor.
I want to see Animal. So Animal में तो I think he's gonna kill it Ranbir, but वैसा character भी it's equal to what Kabir is.
भाई
the
कितने
aggression
सारे
and the-
crazy character. If one character I would love to play is Coach Carter. I would love to be Coach Carter.
Have you guys watched that movie?
Which one?
Coach Carter is
Like it's sports.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
So
Samuel
watch a
Jackson.
lot of stuff today. अब तुम लोग ने इतना बताया तो देखना तो है. And obviously I forgot पवित्र प्रभाकर.
Yeah.
Has to be. You know,
Yeah.
someone's manifested
Have
to be
to.
so.
I love Samuel L. Jackson का Wired का interview में. Do you watch anime? Yes. Hentai too.
And guys, these are the conversations that I guess you
We'll
always
make it,
wanted to
hopefully.
have with the two of them, but you couldn't. Ending on the note of hentai 2. This is the Spellstruck Podcast. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe. यहाँ पे सारे के सारे links होंगे. पहले के podcast देखो, आगे वाले देखना. इन दोनों को देखो, बहुत crazy लौंडे मचा रहे हैं. Let's go, guys.
Share as well.
Yeah,
And
do
we'll
share.
See you soon.
Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Signing off.
Jain.